Shake that.
What a pass by Steve. Oh, the smashing move. Little Houdini inside by Kobe. It is a gorgeous night in downtown Los Angeles, and another sellout here at the Staples Center, home to the two-time defending NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers. The NBA on TNT is presented by the United States Marine Corps. Tonight, the Phoenix Suns, trying to work their way inside the Western Conference playoff picture, take on the Los Angeles Lakers, right in back of the San Antonio Spurs in the Western Conference. A pleasant good evening, everyone, with Hall of Famer Kevin McHale. Kevin Harlan, thank you so much for joining us. Headline is always the Lakers. No Andrew Bynum, though, for a second consecutive game tonight.
Yeah, the other headline is the pubic bone.
Let's go to the lineups after that, baby, right there. Kevin, what's the matchup you're going to watch? What's the matchup you're going to watch tonight?
We're going to see the 38-year-old Grant Hill have to take on the Black Mamba. That's a lot of.
That's a lot of Mamba.
That's a lot of Mamba.
That's a lot of Mamba, baby.
Asking him to do a big chore tonight.
But he relishes in that, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Likes that. Likes that kind of deal.
And who else are you going to put on, a Vince Carter?
Yeah, because he's three-quarters man,
a quarter
amazing. Yeah,
exactly. Oh my goodness, what we got here for the what we got for the national anthem? Look at. Got a guy with a guitar over there.
Yeah, he's good too.
Is he good?
Hey, I might lead you saying, Kevin, the Lakers have been the story of the NBA since the All-Star break. They've won 12 of 13
story,
games.
Shake that.
What a pass by Steve. Oh, the smashing move. Little Houdini inside by Kobe. It is a gorgeous night in Los Angeles, and another sellout here at the Staples Center for Game 2 of our TNT National NBA doubleheader, all brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Tonight, the Phoenix Suns on the outside looking in the Western Conference playoff picture take on the number 2 team in the West, the Los Angeles Lakers, at 50 up and 20 down. And a pleasant good evening, everyone, along with Hall of Famer Kevin McHale. Kevin Harlan, thank you so much for joining us. Kevin, the hottest team in the NBA since the All-Star break, the Los Angeles Lakers, 12-1.
Not only 12-1, but how they're doing it. They're doing it with stifling defense. I mean, their defense is coming out and just shutting people down, and that's unlike a lot of LA teams. They've usually played a little casual defense. They've turned it up a notch, and everybody in the league has noticed.
And everybody's playing defense, including Kobe Bryant, who highlights the starters tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, and they're going to be taking on a Phoenix team that has some recognizable names. What's the matchup you're going to watch tonight?
Ooh, I'm going to watch the 38-year-old Grant Hill taking on the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Boy, that's a lot to ask for a 38-year-old.
It is.
But he loves it. He's a defensive guy that's going to keep him in front of him. He's not going to get discouraged if Kobe makes some shots, and he's a very disciplined defender, is Grant Hill.
Kobe Bryant is playing injured. He's got the bad ankle. He's got a stiff neck. He's got a sore shoulder. Some of the things he has to put up with as this season concludes. You just wonder if Phil Jackson is going to give him some time to breathe and rest as the season winds down. I
think it's a wait-and-see mode. We talked to Phil a little bit, and he said wait and see as they go inside Ron Artest in the post, and he misses offensive rebound. Great pass by Odom to Gasol for a dunk. But as far as Kobe goes, I think a wait-and-see approach, Kevin. See how everything goes, and see how Kobe responds with a little bit of rest next week. They have 3 days off, and hopefully he'll respond well.
Phoenix Suns, one of 8 teams to win on this floor this season. This is Vince Carter, who is picked up by Odom, the rebound by Artest, and here comes Kobe Bryant. Kobe coming off a 22-point performance the other afternoon against the Portland Trail Blazers, and he had 10 in the fourth quarter and a 4-point LA win. Here is Odom on cover with some nice screen work down below. Rebound by Vince Carter. Grant Hill and Nash with Carter and Fry. Fry missed about 12 days with a dislocated shoulder. Popping a 3 right here. Rebound by Robin Lopez, who works against Gasol, and look at the defenders all around him with no help. Suffocating defense and a foul, or just knocked out of bounds. Just knocked out of bounds inside.
One orange jersey in a sea of white. He was the only guy in there. He tries to get it. He gets one kind of stuffed. He almost falls down, gets it back, and he just keeps working. Robin Lopez is a guy that you see Carter go hard to the hole and not make it. Robin Lopez is a guy they need to really pick up his play, Kevin. He's been a little bit out of sorts a little bit for the Suns.
Well, he's got a pretty good backup in Marcin Gortat as Gasol goes inside. So Phoenix comes the other way, and they have started 0 of 5. Here is Nash, and he is playing injured. He's got pelvic instability is the clean way to describe his problem. They switch on defense. Here is Carter now.
Got a mismatch in the post. Now here Fry just got to take his time, go up and score the ball there. Good job against Fisher. How do you know when you have pelvic instability?
Well, a guy like him who relies, talking about Nash, relies so much on balance with all the different things he does on the floor, but he's had a injury that is hard to get rid of. He suffered the last month or so as Gasol knocks it down. And Pau Gasol playing well. No Bynum tonight again for the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 2 of his suspension, and they talked about it in the studio. They will try to survive one more game without him, as a good triple is put in by Vince Carter. And Bynum really has been one of the reasons why the team has gone 12-1 since the All-Star break.
Bynum has been playing at a level that's been unbelievable. Rebounding, running the floor, blocking shots, doing everything. And he doesn't even need to score for the team to play well, Bynum. And he's the CO to miss a shot there. But Bynum's been huge, Kevin. And he just holding down that paint for him. His activity level has been off the charts.
Here is Nash, who is number 2 in the NBA in assists and moving pretty good right now. They've had a day to rest. They played here against the Clippers on Sunday. Fry the spin on Fisher and takes advantage of that mismatch.
Yeah, they probably don't want Fisher guarding Fry too much more. 2 times in the post, and nice job by Fry. Took his time, got 2 easy shots, and a huge height mismatch when you get Fisher guarding Fry.
Lakers going for their 5th consecutive win tonight.
That'd be a fish fry, Kev.
Yes, it would. Ron Artest, his game is tightening up here as we wind down the regular season. Shot clock at 6. Robin Lopez is on Gasol. Lopez picks up his first personal foul for the Phoenix Suns, who are 7 wins back of where they were at the same time a season ago.
Yeah, they switch right here, and all of a sudden Fry goes down, and Steve Nash just knows what to do. Gets him the ball, and again, that's just way too much height to go over. And Pau Gasol comes over, challenges late, but nice little floating hook by Fry.
Going for their 5th consecutive win overall. Lakers are going for their 7th consecutive win here at home. We talked with Phil Jackson before the game. He feels comfortable where his team is right now, and it sounds like the communication lines are open. After the All-Star break, Derek Fisher kind of sat the team down and said, we have got to really bolster what we do, especially on the defensive end. That was coming just before the All-Star break when they had the disastrous East Coast road swing. A steal by Kobe Bryant. Works on the defense of Nash and takes it right to the rim.
Layup by Kobe. You know what happened? Fisher came out and said, this is your role. He explained to everybody, don't get out of your role. Be content to do what you do well. As you see Nash, that little fadeaway that he makes quite often. And they really got a lot of things straightened out. And Phil thought it really helped Artest. Thought it really helped Odom. It's a nice hard drive by Kobe. And from that point on, boy, the Lakers have been rolling.
They have been. Here is Carter with a nice reverse, ducking the defense and sliding in for 2. And with 4 minutes gone, Phoenix is on top by 1. And Vince Carter has started 2 of 4 with 5. And here is Pau Gasol. Now, with Odom starting and Bynum out, we've got some changes. In essence, Bynum is taking the place as Lopez takes a right down the lane into very little resistance from Los Angeles.
Great pass by Steve Nash. Been doing that so long. What a nice drop-off pass back to Lopez just for an easy layup.
But they normally bring Odom off the bench, and he's very comfortable in that 6-man role.
Absolutely. Really 6th man of the year, I think. I think he deserves the award this year. I think he's played great. It changes up. Look, they're not nearly the team without Andrew Bynum out there. It just changes all the rotations and everything. And Odom's put up great numbers as a starter, but he's so valuable coming off the bench. As you see him now guarding Nash. And again, now we got Kobe guarding the big fella in the post. See how he does.
Against Fry, out to Nash. Good ball rotation to Carter, hitting another 3. So Carter has 8 to lead all scorers, 6 so far for Pau Gasol.
Coach Gentry said Carter's capable, Kevin, of going out for 30 on any given night. He just can't be quite as consistent as he was when he was a little bit younger, but looks like Vince has got a great rhythm and getting off early for the Suns.
He's in his 30s. Of course, 38-year-old Grant Hill. Nash is 36. A missed shot from outside. There's a little bit of age on these Suns. It's a very short memory, of course, for all of us, but of course, last year, the Phoenix Suns were in the Western Conference Finals against these LA Lakers.
Yeah, they sure were. And you're going to see a nice extra pass there. And you talk about Carter making shots, great pass by Nash as you see that. But there's no question, Kevin, the Suns last year made to the Western Conference Finals, and now their future is uncertain with all the older players.
Lopez picks up his second timeout in Los Angeles on TNT.
Lakers early. When Los Angeles inexplicably lost at Cleveland right before the All-Star break, the Lakers record was 38-19, and a lot of people wondered if this was the year the Lakers either ran out of juice or ran out of time. But as you all mentioned, they've gone 12-1 since then, giving up only 88 points per game, and professed not to be surprised at all by their change in fortunes. As Lamar Odom said, there wasn't any panic. We're good, we know each other, and not many teams have the time well spent that we do. Ron Artest also said that since the season began, he's dropped 10 pounds. And Kevin, you'll be happy to know that the key is you have to eat your dessert before the main course. If you do that, you don't get any weight.
Who doesn't know that? That's a pretty good thing. Well, you know, when he is focused and on his game, thank you, David, for the report. When Artest is geared in,
yep,
he's a terrific teammate. He's an honest guy, and he'll put in an honest day's work for your defense.
Yeah, he sure will. And, you know, having Matt Barnes there to put in for him keeps him focused. He can get off track pretty easily,
yeah.
Ron Artest can. But with the backup like Barnes back and healthy and playing, it keeps Artest very focused and doing his job. And when he's locking down on defense, he's special.
Grant just picked up his first foul. This is Vince Carter, who's played well. Gortat has come in, almost had that tip in right there for Lopez. Lopez has a couple of fouls. And here comes Lamar Odom. He's coming off a double-double. 16 points and 11 rebounds against Portland on Sunday. Playing very well. Kobe Bryant for three and picked up by Fry. Nash has already got 5 assists, and here's a Hill assist as Gortat slams it in.
Boy, has Gortat played well for the Suns. I mean, as Robin Lopez hasn't played well, Gortat's filled in. He runs the floor. He is a lot faster than I thought he was. You know, he can get up and down the floor, and he's really got them great energy, rebounding the ball and scoring it.
7 assists on 7 made baskets for the Suns, so a very efficient outing so far. Here is Odom putting up a long deuce. And Lamar Odom, his maturity, you know, we talked about before accepting that 6-man role. There was a time in his career when he really didn't accept coming off the bench.
He really accepts the role here, and they call him the goods.
Yeah.
Because he delivers. And yeah, it doesn't matter what you ask him to do. He can do it. He can play the 3, he can play the 4, he plays the 5. Another great pass by Steve Nash. Steve Nash has 6 assists right now. He's just spoon-feeding his big fellas as Gortat gets the layup.
Nash looks good. Nash is coming off a game Sunday against the Clippers with 23 points and 13 assists. Like we said before, number 2 in assists in the NBA, Kobe over Hill. And Fry with the rebound. And they're healthy. And the bench of Phoenix is going. This is not a bad ball club.
Very good team because they can really spread the floor. Nash is so unselfish. Everybody gets open shots. Everybody stays involved on the offensive end. As you see Nash waltz in there
Beautiful
and lay it up with the left hand. Their problem comes, Kevin, is sometimes they have a hard time defending.
Yes.
You know, they've got to really lock in and have a heck of a defensive effort tonight against the Lakers to win this game.
Here is Gasol outside to Fisher. The missed 3. Fisher had a couple of big plays in the 4th quarter in their win over Portland.
It's getting to the end of the season. That's called fish time. That's
Hill.
when he plays his best.
Absolutely. He is a leader and always has a good feel for what the team needs. Off the floor and on the floor. Here's a little mismatch as Hill will try to exploit the difference in size with Fisher. They rotate to Fry. Shook the defense of Odom.
That's where Fry's improved. Just that one dribble, escape dribble, you know, pump fake and escape. His 3-point shot just has people charging out on him, and he's really improved at just one escape dribble to the jump shot, 17-8-foot jump shot.
Phoenix on a little 6-0 run, and it's right there as that one trickles in. Ron Artest puts it through. And Steve Nash, little Gortat screen. Gortat's an active player. He is the only Polish player in the NBA, 3rd Polish player of all time in the league. He says he carries a lot of that. You know, people admire what he has done. He's a big name in Poland. Foul goes against Gortat, who picks up his first.
Nice swing pass, and then look at right here. The ability to shoot the three gets Lamar out. He just takes that one little escape dribble, and boy, he's got a beautiful jump shot. Channing Frye, just textbook.
Lakers 7 of 17 from the floor. And Gasol. Gortat is right there. Came over in that trade, did Gortat, in December with the Orlando Magic, and picked up by Hill. Nash, boy, he didn't look injured. Frye in stride. Steve Nash with another assist. He's pinpoint with his passing tonight. 7 assists with the basket right there. And Nash picking up the 7th, and Frye now has 8 points. Inside the drive by Lamar Odom. It is interesting, after doing 6 college tournament games over the weekend and then coming watching NBA basketball a couple nights later, Frye picks up his first. Just the difference in the game, the speed and intensity, I guess, right off the bat.
I agree. And you know what happened right there? And Steve Nash recognized it right away. What a great break. Carter ran really hard and dragged the defender. He got Frye that layup. And first thing Steve Nash did, he didn't look at Frye. He ran over to Carter and said, way to run. You run for your teammates in this league, Kevin.
Get rewarded.
Exactly. And I tell you what, Carter's doing a great job. He's got great energy tonight, looking really good.
Frye's got an open 3-yard test a little bit late. Out of bounds that goes, with under 3 to play. The Phoenix Suns are shooting about 48% from the field. They've hit a couple threes. Lakers have put up 3 from beyond the arc and 0 of 3 so far. Early stages, the Suns, one of 8 teams to beat the Lakers on this floor this season, up by 4. Late first quarter, right here on TNT.
Channing Frye's off to a fast start right here. Started in the post. Nice patience there going over Fisher. He another time had Fisher on him. Nice little running hook. Right here is what I love. That escape dribble, comes to the left, makes a beautiful jump shot, and then running the floor, and Steve Nash is going to reward you. So Channing Frye is off and running with 8 points here, 4 for 6 from the field.
Dudley has come in for Hill for the Phoenix Suns. Steve Blake, Shannon Brown, and Matt Barnes have all come in for the Los Angeles Lakers. Mass substitutions, and here is Blake.
And the Suns come out in a 2-3 zone here. Let's see how this works here for him.
Gortat stays in there as Barnes was cutting and Gasol was passing. And chased down by Ron Artest. Barnes gives this team a little bit of an edge, doesn't he, this Laker ball club?
He sure does. He cuts, he moves. He's really an active player, and he plays lockdown defense. He's got a real edge about him, too. He likes to tangle, and he's not afraid to shoot his 3-pointers. You see him in the corner, knocking it down.
Nails it right there. He speeds the team up, Phil Jackson was telling us before the game.
Yeah, with his offensive cutting, his defensive energy, he just speeds the team up, and this gives him another look. Kind of a good see Frye coming off a nice little down screen by Gortat. Gives him a different look, Kevin. Just kind of an energy guy, and I know Phil loves having him back and healthy.
Little 6-2 run by the Los Angeles Lakers. Frye has gone 5 of 7, 10 points, first player in double figures here tonight in Los Angeles. Gasol over Gortat. Rebound Barnes, who comes off the bench, and bang, bang.
5 quick points by Barnes coming in, doing what he does best, just supplying energy.
Nice pickup. They thought this bench might be better than last year's bench, which is part of their 2nd consecutive NBA championship ball club. Nash to Frye. This match against Blake. A little whistle on the wing, and that's going to be called on Blake, who picks up his first personal foul. As you see, the upcoming games coming up on the national TV schedule. ESPN tomorrow, Orlando at New York, and San Antonio, Denver. NBA TV with the Hornets against the Suns. What about the New York Knicks? 7-8 with Carmelo as the newest Knick.
No, I hear you. Not working out the way they want to. How about the Denver Nuggets on fire after the trade? Never know in this league.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah. Sometimes you're given a hand, you got to deal with it. And George Carlton, a nice job doing that in Denver.
Sure has, but great job of coaching by Carl. You see an offensive foul right there, and Gortat stands in, takes in the chest, and when you're taking Ron Artest in your chest, that's quite a load.
Artest picks up number 1.
Ooh, that just hurts watching it. I mean, Ron Artest is one rugged guy, but Gortat stands in there, takes in the chest, draws the offensive foul, and again, the Phoenix bench is very good. Been good for him all year long, Kevin, and Gortat's leading that charge off the bench.
And I don't think he cares if he starts or comes off the bench. And here's a try by Carter, who is very active tonight. The slashing move, beginning 4 of 8. He's got 10 points.
Ooh, Vince Carter, again tonight, he's half man, half amazing. He sometimes turns into 3/4 man and a quarter amazing, Kev. He has a hard time at his age keep it going as you see Artest line up a three, but Vince has got great energy tonight and really playing well.
So does Nash. He looks terrific. Here comes Jared Dudley. Carter and Nash. He'll put up a three. Still a fine shooter. You wonder about Nash and where he sees himself with this team. I mean, it's an aging team. I don't know if it's a rebuild. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a compass on the Phoenix Suns.
No, I hear you. I mean, he's at the stage of his career where I think he'd be so good to go to a team and be a third, fourth option guy type Kevin, just shooting shots, making plays, and he's so valuable, but he's so loyal. He's saying, hey, I'm going to stay in Phoenix and ride it out. As you see the zone here again.
Gasol, that was over Fry. 6 seconds now left in the quarter. Suns have led by as many as 7. Fry, good if it goes. And that's how the first quarter comes to a close. As I said, the Suns led by as many as 7. They've hit half their shots, including 3 threes. Nash with 7 assists, 2 players with 10. Fry and Carter at the end of 1. The Suns trying to get inside the playoff picture, up by 4 on TNT. Welcome back to downtown Los Angeles. Aerial coverage tonight provided by Goodyear. Everything we've learned making tires for superior performance inspires what we roll into yours. Goodyear, more driven. Welcome back to Los Angeles. Time now for the Ford's Coach's Corner. Moments ago, our David Aldridge talked with Suns head coach Alvin Gentry.
Alvin, everybody will look at what Steve did in the first quarter, but your bigs got out and ran. How much more effective are you when you can do that?
Well, it all comes down predicated on rebounding the basketball. When we rebound the basketball on the open court, we're pretty good.
You're going to play Grant. You're starting Grant on Kobe. Obviously, as the game goes on, you're going to put different guys on there. But what do you hope Grant can give you in that matchup?
Well, I think the big thing is that we got to try to keep him out of the penetration, dribble penetration. And if he makes jump shots, he makes jump shots. We know he's capable of doing that. But if we can just keep him out of the paint, it helps our rebound and it helps everything.
Thanks, Alvin.
All right, sure.
All right, David, thank you. All bench players on the floor right now for the Phoenix Suns. Here is Blake to Odom, picked up by Hakeem Ward. Dudley is out there. Odom cans that one. Gortat, here is Aaron Brooks out there for the Phoenix Suns, and Michael Pietrus. That's the 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Blake, Odom, Shannon Brown, along with Luke Walton on the floor for the first time for Los Angeles. Out on the floor, Matt Barnes is the 5th Laker, and that sets up the beginning of our second quarter. So energy by the Barnes picks up the foul. Energy by the Phoenix Suns. That was the thing you took out of the first quarter here in L.A.
Yeah, absolutely. They have 8 fast break points already. They're getting out and running. Steve Nash looks, the 36-year-old Steve Nash looks in great form tonight. Great rhythm, really moving well. And the 34-year-old Vince Carter is making shots and running. They just even that last simple play with Gortat, he rolled so hard. They're active. Everything's with a purpose. Everything is very quick. Everything's very explosive right now for the Phoenix Suns, and you have to against a great LA Laker defense.
And when I hear those numbers, you roll off, Kevin, all those guys in their 30s is, not only old guys, but older guys, I should say, but guys that possess a great deal of character, especially the 2 leaders of the team, Nash and Hill, as Barnes puts up an open shot, which finally drops.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Phoenix Suns right here. They're not going to ever be out of it as you see Pietrus lining up a 3 here. They're pushing it up and down, boy. They're not afraid to get into a fast break game with the Lakers. But when you have a guy like a Grant Hill and a Steve Nash on your team, you're going to be competitive. They have such great character. Those guys are just wonderful people. They're competitors. They love the game of basketball, and they've both been a credit to this league, their entire career. So the Suns are in good shape with those guys. The problem is they're not getting any younger.
Exactly. Odom, Barnes, why not tee up another 3? That one clenched. That was, Ooh was right.
Yeah. That caught the edge of the backboard. You never want to do that from that corner, Kev. There's not a lot of angle for the board on that one.
No, there's not, Kev. It's a short 3, but it can be an unforgiving 3-point attempt, right? Huh? 4 seconds on the shot clock. We're in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Phoenix on the outside looking into the Western Conference playoff picture. Number 10 right now, 2.5 games back of the 8th place team, Memphis. And that one will roll in for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9 points now. Odom putting it in. Playing against second teamers of the Phoenix Suns. Brooks, who has really struggled since he's become a Phoenix Suns player.
He's the guy that Phoenix has to get going here down the stretch and trying to make this playoff run. Aaron Brooks is a very dynamic player to see Lamar Odom driving in and doing what he does best, which is passing. But they need Blake in the corner for a three, but they need this guy right here with the ball, Aaron Brooks, to be able to get up and down the floor and just play. He's kind of that road runner type player, that beep beep and off he goes. But he's been playing passive for the Suns, and Elvin Gentry just said, just go, just play hard, be aggressive, and don't think, just play.
Hakeem Ward, who had a 32-point performance of the night against the Denver Nuggets. Look at Gortat work inside and go right into Odom, who is holding on to his right foot and comes back the other way. Hard worker. He played him back at Dwight Howard in Orlando. Never complained. Plays him back of whoever's playing center, whether it's Robin Lopez here in Phoenix. Never complains here either.
Oh, what a good teammate. Boy, he is active tonight. He's all over the offensive board. As they're going against that zone here, a lot of wide open corner jump shots from Blake. He's try another one. 3 for $1.
Into Odom. Nice play by Lamar. Contorting for 2. Brings the Lakers to within 1. He's got 11 and 6 in the second quarter by Lamar Odom. The drive by Brooks with 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter from the Staples Center. Foul goes on Brown. Shannon Brown picks up number 1.
A nice little pass there by Blake to Odom in the middle. And right now what's opening up for the Lakers against that zone against Phoenix is the corner 3. They're getting a lot of them. And right now I think the Suns are saying, hey, if we can, yes, the Lakers are going to make some corner 3s. But we'll live with the Lakers shooting a lot of jump shots. I mean, that's what you want to do against the Lakers. Just turn them into a jump shooting team and try to keep them out of the paint. And you're going to have to give up something against a great Laker team. And to give up those, threes against the zone, you can live with that.
We'll take a look at the comparison with the Rockets, with the Suns for Aaron Brooks. Yeah. And we were having breakfast this morning, and he remains a puzzle as to why he has not been able to adjust. Now, he did sprain an ankle back in November, which he says is still bothering. And he's having a hard time physically getting into it. They take an off-season and back inside this Phoenix off-season program to get used to what they want to do. A 3 by Luke Walton. And a rebound by Gortat, who's come off the bench with 7 points and 5 rebounds. The other way, Hakeem Warwick. Nice move inside by Warwick, who played at the University. Played at Syracuse. That's right. Yeah, NCAA champions. Played with Carmelo Anthony in that championship game where Carmelo was a freshman and they went up as the most outstanding player, and Warwick was a huge part of the orange attack. Blake, Walton, Gortat comes out to meet him. Open 3, Barnes. Rebound by Brooks. They want to run at every opportunity. Petrus with a 3. He also came in that Orlando trade back in December.
They are running and taking threes in transition. They're getting down, and I think a big key is what Gentry said, rebounding. They're defensive rebounding the ball. They're getting out, and boy, they have a lot of energy tonight, the Phoenix Suns, to start this game.
Plus 9 points shooting the 3, the Phoenix Suns. Here is Odom with the dive inside. And Lamar Odom has put in 13 to lead all scorers in the game. Brown watching Petrus. Rebound by Lamar. Phil Jackson was in the paper in the Los Angeles Times over the last couple of days talking about the money they spent to re-sign Lamar Odom a couple of years ago.
Ooh, money well spent. I don't think they win that championship last year. To see Walton line up a 3. Wow, there's threes flying everywhere out here tonight. But I don't think they win that championship last year without Lamar Odom, and he's playing well this year. Another key, as you see, that's what they want Aaron Brooks to play, coming down and shooting and attacking. But again, Odom's going to be another key, Kevin, to their run again, coming off the bench and giving him quality minutes, and he's just a great player. Should be 6th man of the year.
Luke Walton finds Barnes inside. We are going to have a high-scoring first half.
Oh, wow, we sure are.
We've already had 22 3-point attempts between these teams put up in the first half. Dudley, a little off-balance shot. Dudley has his first 2. I guess for the Phoenix Suns, almost every game they play now, and they got about as many games remaining as any teams in the Western Conference, as they feel they can make up some ground, and they're going to need all those games to make up ground and possibly get in the playoffs.
Well, they're going to have to make the playoff run, and this guy's going to be a part of it coming off the bench. Jared Dudley fading away, knocking it down with the pride of Boston College.
Better basketball of late. We just got to keep everybody healthy, and each game means something to us. We're playing a playoff game each and every night.
It's true. And if they could just stay healthy, that'd be the difference. So far, 4 of 8 start for Vince Carter.
No question. You know, since the All-Star break, when they have their full roster, they're 7-2, Kev. They're just 7-6 overall, but they've had injuries. They got to have everybody playing well.
Here's Petrus with a 3. Rebound by Kobe Bryant, back in there with Artest. Blake remains. Gasol back in the game. Brown remains on the floor for the 2-time defending champions. A Gasol screen. Dudley follows. And Kobe goes inside to Powell. Blake to Gasol. Foul inside. Grant Hill has come back out on the floor. Petrus out there. Brooks, Gortat, and Dudley. As both teams are shooting over 50%. Only 3 total turnovers in the game so far. We're going to take a break. Just halfway through this second quarter. Suns have led by as many as 8. Lakers have led by as many as 2 on TNT. You know, a team like the Lakers, amongst the elite in the NBA, you've been in this position as a player. The mindset of a team, let's see, what is their record? They got 12 more games left. Yeah. 11 more games left after tonight.
Yeah.
You know, what are you thinking? I like that thing he said today. You know, maybe you kind of rest a little. Game 8, game 7, game 6, but boy, game 3, you want to be playing and getting your. You know, I kind of like that comment. As Phil begins to kind of dictate minutes and playing time and stuff as we wind down.
Yep.
Back in Los Angeles here in the second quarter where the Lakers are down by 5 here at the free throw line after Dudley got his first personal foul is Pau Gasol. It is interesting the way a team like the Lakers, a 2-time defending champion, with a coach who has had just incredible success, how he manages, how this team begins to manage games, 11 games after tonight remaining in the year. So they take a look at the minutes of Gasol and the minutes of Kobe Bryant, how much they're going to play as they wind their way down in the regular season.
Oh, absolutely. The NBA season is a marathon. This older Los Angeles Lakers team really sees the finish line, and they're pushing it right now. So nice pass by Steve Nash to Gortat. But what Phil's got to do now is monitor those minutes. These guys really want to play. They want to come down the stretch. I've often felt, for me, now this is for me as a player, I tried different ways to see Artest lining up another 3. I didn't like resting the last 3 or 4 games in the season and come into the playoffs without playing. I wanted to rest games 6, 7, and 8 maybe. You know, sit down for 2 or 3 games, rest, and play the last 2 or 3 games of the season, Kevin, getting into the playoffs. And you'll be interested to see what open turnover by Nash, what Phil Jackson does with this Laker team and how they manage the minutes and how they manage the players' time on the floor coming down the stretch here.
Kobe against Carter. Kobe Bryant. Los Angeles on a 14-4 run moments ago. Artest put in his 7th point. 22nd timeout taken by Alvin Gentry, the coach of the Phoenix Suns. So Kobe Bryant just off the bench moments ago. Hitting another jump shot, 7 points in 10 minutes, a 3-of-6 start. He gives them what they need on any night. 10 Central, only on TBS. So you want to get some rest, and you want to have, you know, some minutes cut just a little bit. Kobe got a hand on it. Right back to Carter. Shot clock continues to tick down at 8 in this 2-point game, a high-scoring first quarter and first half. And Carter with a 3. But you want to make sure that you don't lose that time, because you're in such a routine, and these players are such habits formed with that routine set by coaches like Phil Jackson.
Absolutely. So every player's a little bit different, and I think you got to talk to the players, Kevin. I'm sure Phil's asking him how much rest you want to get. Good weak side help by Fry, making a layup, very tough shot for Pau Gasol. But they're all different, and you know, some players might want to say, hey, I'm going to take a day off, maybe just cut my minutes back and stuff. But it'll be interesting to see how they manage this end of the season, because you got to remember, Kevin, they have 1 game up on Dallas. And do you really want to play Dallas without having home court in that second round? I mean, there's home court advantage still to be had in the Western Conference for the Lakers for that second seed. I don't think anybody's catching San Antonio. So, boy, when you're trying to rest players, you also are thinking, hey, we don't want to lose these games. We don't want to let Dallas slide in front of us. You're looking ahead at that second spot. So there's a lot of different things going on in Phil Jackson's mind here late in the season.
Fisher picked up the foul. Here's Fry at the line. Fish's first personal foul of the game. You can see where the Lakers are right now. They got that game lead on Dallas, and of course this gigantic 12-1 record they have put up since the All-Star break has been huge. And then we see Phoenix are trying to work their way in with Memphis a couple games away from them.
Boy, looking ahead, and you're talking about possible second-round matchup of L.A. and Dallas. Wow, tough. Is that going to be fun to watch?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I am looking forward to that. The playoffs this year are going to be phenomenal. Eastern Conference, Western Conference, there are so many good teams playing very well right now.
How about when Kobe the other day said that the home field advantage is overrated? Now, you know, I know that they want to rest players and they want to get things like that done and be healthy. More than anything else, have your health going to the postseason. Gasol with 4 on the shot clock. This is over. Gortat, as Pau Gasol has played 15 minutes and has gone 4 of 10. But Kobe didn't put a lot of credence in that home court advantage.
Well, I do, because if it's Game 7, I tell you what, would they have won Game 7 last year if it wasn't played here in the Staples Center, if it was played in the Boston Garden?
That's what the Celtics are singing, sure.
It's not here. I tell you what, when it gets down to Game 7, you want it on your home court. And I know the Lakers feel they can beat anybody, Kevin, in that home court. They can win one game and steal back home court. But I just think it's a huge advantage, and I just don't think that, you know, you can give it up and say it's not important.
Kobe said health and development of the players and the team is more important. Kobe launching a long 3 with Odom right in the vicinity, and here comes the aforementioned Kobe Bryant, 3 of 6. Again, the bad knee, got a bad neck, shoulder injury. We'll move right here on Grant Hill. This is one of the matchups Kevin McHale wanted to watch and looking to whittle his way inside. There's a foul. They're reaching in with 11 seconds on the shot clock. And Kobe Bryant will go to the free throw line. Kobe, the 7th leading scorer coming into tonight in the NBA.
And playing so well. I mean, Grant Hill does a great job. He moves his feet. He tries staying in front of him. And how are you going to guard Kobe when he's changing direction 3 different times? He has 4 or 5 dribbles to attack you. The guy gets to the line. But following up real quick on what Kobe said, I agree with Kobe. If you told me I'd rather be playing well and healthy than have home court, but I'd rather get greedy and be playing well, healthy, and have home court. I mean, that's the best of all the world.
And you know what is interesting about this 12-1 run the Lakers have had since the All-Star break is that Bryant has not been playing his best basketball. Really, Andrew Bynum has been the center and the focus of this great run with his defensive rebounding and then subsequent scoring. Yes. And Bryant has not been the headliner in that run.
Prior to the game in Portland, he was 27 for 77, Kevin, from the field in those 4 games. So, yeah, they've been doing it with defense, and it hasn't been Kobe's offense. You see Vince Carter just putting his head down, turning the corner, and drawing a foul on Pau Gasol. Good play by Carter there, trying to get the game back under control a little bit. Right now, the Lakers have seized control of this game, Kev. They're making shots. They got a lot of energy, and Suns are going to have to battle hard and keep up with them here with the last 3:03.
Carter moments ago picked up his first foul. He'll be at the free throw line here. Odom picks up the foul right there for Los Angeles with 3:03 to play here in the first half. And shop NBAstore.com now for the best selection of Suns and Lakers gear. Choose from jerseys and hats and shooting shirts and more. NBAstore.com. One store, every team. With Kevin McHale, the Hall of Famer. There's some good stuff bought on NBA.com. Shirley. There's Mr. Orange.
Oh, Mr. Orange.
Yep. He follows the team around. He's a 24-year-old kid, I think, from the Phoenix area as Carter is at the line.
Wow, Mr. Orange. You're dedicated when you do that to yourself. That's
one word we use.
Yeah. I can see you doing that, Kevin.
Oh, I've done it many times. many times. Nash and Fry, Carter, Gortat, and Hill in there for the Phoenix Suns. Lopez had a couple of early fouls, so he's found some time on the bench. Kobe Bryant whittling his way. Artest is at 1-3, and he bangs in another from outside. Ron Artest hitting again, and his game is really narrowed and focused as the season is winding down.
Absolutely. He's making shots now, and, you know, he's focused in on defending and getting out there and being disruptive as a defender. And for the Lakers to have success against these top teams in the West, he's going to have to make some jump shots, Kevin. That's just the way it is. Artest is going to be open. You're going to leave him, and he's going to have to knock the shots down, and he is starting to right now.
Grant Hill, 3, and Kobe lets him fire. Another triple. The Suns have hit 6. Lakers have hit 5 from beyond the arc, and Grant Hill has put in his first basket tonight. He's got 3 with 3 rebounds. Gasol slipping by Fry.
Great pass by Kobe, little bounce pass, threw it in there and just led him perfectly. And
Kobe with 4 assists, and Gasol's got 14. Here's Gortat inside.
Another great pass by another great player, Steve Nash. And again, a hard roll by Gortat and a hard roll by Paul Gasol for the Lakers last time down. Big men, when you set the pick, roll hard, get out of there, get to the front of the rim, make something happen for your team.
Artest. And with all kinds of orange jerseys around, Gasol got it up, but he couldn't get it to go. And with 8 assists, here comes Nash. Beautiful drop pass to Carter. Nash putting on a show with his 5 points and 10 assists.
Eyes in the back of his head. He knew he was going to drop that off to Carter the whole time. He slowed down. He let Carter get ahead of him. Drop pass. Beautiful play by Steve Nash. And Vince Carter's running the lanes hard.
You saw the fast break advantage. Great corkscrew shot by Kobe.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Whew. That's great defense by Grant Hill. And just better offense by Kobe. What a great shot.
Hill truly is one of the best defenders in the Western Conference.
Yes, he is. And here again, they got the mismatch. You got Fry and Fisher.
Timeout taken by Phoenix. 1:04 to play. Suns have led by 8. Lakers have led by as many as 5. Nice pass there by Nash.
There it was. Eyes behind his head. Slowed down and let Carter get it. And right here, you can't play better defense than this. Go up, and the Black Mamba strikes again.
Matt, great job with the NCAA tournament this past weekend. Thoroughly enjoyed the reports and keeping us up to date in the first weekend of the tournament. Thank you. And here we are as Kobe got the rebound. The Suns have a foul to give. Lakers shooting 54%. Inside he goes. Wrapped away by Fry. And the Suns, who are shooting 53%, putting together these two teams a skilled and fun offensive display. The foul goes on Grant Hill. Picks up his second. Here is Kobe at the line. 10 points, 1 of 4. Lakers in double figures so far.
For a man with a bad neck, bad shoulder, bad ankle, bad knee. Wow, is he quick tonight? I mean, that crossover, the left to right crossover to get to the line, draw foul. I mean, he is really active. And you want to know, everybody looks really active and quick tonight. They have great energy. I mean, you're talking about
Nash and Kobe.
Exactly.
All of them.
I mean, just the crossover there, lowers his shoulder, pushes off, gets in there, and just battles to get 2 free throws. And again, I'm really impressed with just the energy level of this game. It's people might say, oh, the defense isn't very good, but what it is tremendous offense. A lot of movement, a lot of cutting, a lot of running, a lot of great passing, and just a highly skilled game.
Well, you got Phoenix trying to get in the playoff picture, and they think they've got a slight chance to get in, number 10 right now. And the Lakers, who want to get that number 2 in the worst way, they really don't think there's a mismatch now with Odom coming out on Nash. They really don't think they're going to get that number 1 and get past San Antonio, which has been terrific. Shot clock at 6. Nice knock away by Artest. So, I mean, we got teams that are hungry and wanting to prove something.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these teams right now, Phoenix wants in the worst way to get in the playoffs and extend their season. And again, the Lakers want to prove that they're the team. And they're, like I said, with what they've done after the All-Star game, they're like that train as you see Channing Frye lining up another 3. They're like that train behind you. Chugga, 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 chugga. It's coming, boy. Yeah. And everybody in the league knows it, too. They're out there. Everybody's talking about the Lakers right now, saying, man, they are rolling.
Dudley is on Kobe. Look at him. Juke and lost the ball. And it's a nice, there's a foul on Dudley. There's a foul on Dudley. And I thought it was a terrific defensive effort by Dudley. And he picks up his second personal foul. Let's watch this again.
Dudley's fighting. He gets a hand in here. Good defense so far. Kobe kind of slips. He goes over there. Oh my, he couldn't see that little elbow that he called, I think, because it was between Kobe and him. That's a tough call. Boy, I tell you what, that's a call. You know what that call is called, Kevin?
What's that call called?
It's, I'm Kobe Bryant, you're not. You're Jared Dudley.
Well, you're talking about an MVP, multiple scoring champion, a 5-time NBA champion, who now in his early 30s is beginning to show a little bit of wear and tear. But you know what? Like we were talking about before, during this 13-game span where they've gone 12-1 since the All-Star break, he has not been at his best. You can see the last 5 games, what he's been shooting. But whenever they need him, like the other day against the Portland Trailblazers, 10 points in the 4th quarter.
I agree. When you look at his season in the entirety, it's just been another great season by Kobe Bryant. And I mean, he's passed up some people, by the way, in his
phenomenal names, historically great names.
Amen. I think we'll go through that a little bit later.
We'll see that in the second half. Yeah. Seconds remaining. Gasol trying to walk That's the shot by Carter. No call made. Vince thought he was bumped. That takes us to the halftime here in Los Angeles with a look at LAX. The Suns led by 8. With 8 minutes left, the Lakers finish the half on a 28-14 run. We take a break, then take you to Atlanta. This is the NBA on TNT. Welcome back to Los Angeles. The NBA on TNT is presented by the United States Marine Corps. Lakers just had their highest scoring second quarter of the season. 39 points, shooting 67%. Aerial coverage tonight provided by Goodyear. Everything we've learned making tires for superior performance inspires what we roll into yours. Goodyear, more driven. Lakers were driven. The two headliners in this game, Kobe Bryant for the Lakers, Steve Nash for the Suns, both extremely driven. They got things to play for.
Both playing very well.
Yeah.
Steve Nash running the floor, making great passes. Kobe attacking off the dribble and still making great assists. I mean, look at this pass right here. Nice pass by Robin Lopez to Nash. Great throw out to the corner. Carter knocks down a three. Great little throwback pass on that hard roll there by Robin Lopez. And again, this is the one where he had eyes in the back of his head and he saw Carter running up behind him. Great pass by him. And then right now you got Kobe Bryant making an unbelievably difficult shot. Only guy back, Steve Nash, he just takes it right to his chest. And this is what he's doing. He's putting the ball on the floor. He hasn't been shooting the ball that well, Kevin. So what do you do when you don't shoot well? You get to the line 7 times. Nothing makes you feel better than 7 trips to the line in one half.
Look at some of the numbers right there through the first 24 minutes of the game. And the second chance points for the Lakers. The fast break points in favor of Phoenix. We have a 6-point game. Let's check in quickly with our David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they gave up 66 points, but Alvin Gentry just as concerned about their offensive adjustments, especially when you saw the Lakers start to really come hard on that screen roll with Steve Nash. Alvin Gentry wants them to keep the ball in the middle of the floor. He says, well, when you go to the sides and to the corners against this defense, you're in real trouble. So they want to keep trying to post Derek Fisher when they can, but he said they can't post against Ron Artest, and they got caught up doing that a couple of times in the first half. Posting Fisher is the way the Suns are going to win this game, guys.
Well, they've won 2 straight coming into tonight. Number 10 in the Western Conference, 2.5 games out of the playoff picture. Number 8 right now, the Memphis Grizzlies. They beat the Clippers here on Sunday, 108-99. Nash was terrific. Lakers have won 4 consecutive games overall and 6 in a row at home. Nash, Carter, Fry, Lopez. Carter takes it, rejected by Ron Artest, who literally flew out of no place and swats it away. Hill is the 5th Sun, 8 to shoot. Let's watch it again.
Clearly beat, like he doesn't give up on the play, shortcuts it and comes in and gets him at the rim. Great second effort there by Ron Artest after getting beat on the original play.
Gasol, Fisher, Kobe. Artest out there for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fisher is the other Laker on the floor. Here is a 3 by Fry. Out of bounds it goes. We had a great little conversation about, because we both were watching a lot of college basketball this past weekend, about when you were making the transition from the University of Minnesota to the NBA, and you said, my eyes just, like the speed was just so much different.
I thought the NBA game was going to be slower. Guys were older and everything else. The speed of this game is amazing. The decision-making that guys can do in such a split second, their ability to score, the ability to pass, the ability just to play at such a high level so quickly amazed me when I first got in the NBA.
Suns have 13 so far from Carter, 12 so far from Fry. There's a miss by Carter. Vince has started the game 5 of 14. Odom, Bryant, and Gasol. No Andrew Bynum, the second of his 2-game suspension tonight. He'll play come Friday. A nice shot by Pau Gasol. And Pau, 19 minutes, 6 of 13, 16 points. He leads the Lakers in scoring so far.
Yeah, I tell you, that little face-up, jab step. If you don't come up, as Robin Lopez finds Carter in the corner for a 3. But if you don't come up on Pau Gasol, I tell you, he's knocking that shot down, and it was hard to guard when he's making that 12, 14-footer off the post.
Lakers in the Western Conference, a 1-game lead over the number 3 team in the West so far. That is Dallas. They just went over them. Lakers, as we've talked about in the first half, 12-1 since the All-Star break. Best record in the NBA. Foul there goes on Lopez.
Yeah, and here's what you got right now. You got Pau Gasol, that jab step. Robin Lopez gives him a little bit of room. And if he's making that 12, 14-footer off that post, Kev, he's almost unguardable.
Here's Fisher and Odom. Lamar over Fry. Lamar Odom, who's just given Los Angeles their biggest lead. What an accurate night he's had. 7 of 9 from the floor, 15 points for Odom.
Playing so well right now, and just feeling, you can just see the rhythm he's in. Here's the mismatch they want right here. You got Fisher on Fry, and he makes the pass out to Carter.
That's called a fish fry. And inside,
it was the fish fry, but Fish came over and took a charge. I mean, just great defense by Derek Fisher there. Came over there, was guarding Fry. They threw it out. He came over and he took the charge on Carter.
He just relishes these opportunities as the drive by Carter earns him his second foul. And Fisher right there.
Yeah, the glue. I think Fisher's been the glue to this Lakers team for a long time. And if this game's close, he'll make big shots coming down the stretch.
Well, Doug Collins, who I worked with for so many years, said if I want to get a points in the Lakers, I always talk to Fisher. Kobe Bryant knocks that in. Bryant now with his 17 minutes of work on the floor, 5 of 9, 16 points. The Lakers shooting 56%. Los Angeles on a 6-0 run, and Kobe with a nice stroke here.
Facing him up, Grant Hill, you're in trouble. Hand up, nothing but bottoms.
This is Kobe Bryant. The NBA family's thoughts are with the people of Japan and survivors of the earthquake and Pacific tsunami. Please join us by making a gift to the American Red Cross disaster relief efforts and provide help and hope to those affected. Visit redcross.org or text Red Cross to 90999 to give $10. Thank you.
Kobe's heart is in Japan. You know, his dad, Joe Bryant, former NBA player, was a coach in Japan for a couple different teams at one time.
Joe Jellybean Bryant played against them many times.
Here comes Grant Hill working into Fisher. Chiseling his way inside. Grant Hill will work and find the foul. Foul goes on Kobe Bryant, leaning in. Grant Hill will be at the line. You know, we were talking to Phil Jackson before the game, and one thing he said, which has been interesting to watch as you go back and think about the Lakers, and especially what happened to Bynum here recently, but he says, we have a team that plays physically.
Yeah.
We have a physicality to us that I really like, and a grittiness. And you can see it. And maybe at one time the Lakers necessarily didn't have that kind of reputation.
No, I agree. But anytime you have Ron Artest on your team, you're going to be gritty.
Exactly.
Kobe will fight you for it now. Kobe's a competitor. Derek Fisher.
Barnes.
Derek Fisher's another guy who's a feisty guy. Barnes, exactly. And now you got the goods.
Is he hot.
You got the goods knocking down a three out there.
He's
Lamar
8 of 10.
Odom. Oh, he's on fire. And then to finish off our talk about physicality, then you got Andrew Bynum cross-body blocking Michael Beasley and getting suspended. A beautiful pass by Steve Nash to Robin Lopez. So yes, Kevin, to answer your question, the Lakers do have a physicality about them. And I know a lot of the Lakers, even though Bynum got suspended, were excited that, especially Kobe, said he's earning his stripes. Andrew Bynum's knocking down a few players for us.
Here is Kobe Bryant. The shooting of the Lakers tonight has been outstanding. As a team, 58%. Kobe 6 of 10. Odom 8 of 10. And now Kobe's got 18, which ties the 18 of Lamar Odom. 13 points by Carter leading the Suns. Suns came out so hot. A little cold here, though, to begin the second half, certainly.
Yeah, and the Lakers haven't slowed down offensively. They're going to have to match some defensive intensity. You see Odom again flying in there.
Wow.
And
Lamar is playing great basketball. 34th start tonight by necessity. Phoenix 1 of 6 in this quarter, and the Lakers are red hot. 20 in the game for Odom, 7 in the quarter.
Oh, tell you what, finding his way through that. Look at that little crease he finds through there. What a great shot by Lamar. And you talk about tuned in right now. He is really just, look at him. I'm looking at his eyes as he's playing. He's so focused in. I mean, he is really on a mission out here.
Lopez picks up his 4th. And remember the talk just before the All-Star break about this Laker team league-wide.
Oh, my goodness, that thrashing they took in Cleveland. Everybody was wondering what happened to the Lakers. They got hammered by the Cavaliers. And here's again that mismatch. You got a fish fry going. And good defense by Ron Artest stopping it.
Here comes Kobe around Hill, knocked away by Carter. The Lakers have outscored the Suns in the third, 14-3. Hill working his way inside for 2.
Nice crossover there by Grant Hill again. the ageless one, 38, and still out there able to play and defend and
playing a lot of games. You know, his
Yes.
career's just been, especially in those years in Orlando, just dotted with all kinds of injuries and missed games. And now he comes to Phoenix, and with what that athletic training staff of the Suns does, he's been able to find a whole second breath in his career. Gasol, Lopez knocked it away. That's the second block by Lopez. Nash, a pinpoint pass, but Hill could not find the handle. Call a timeout. Jump ball.
again, Grant Hill out leading the break. Had a chance for another layup, kind of bobbled the ball there, and you get a jump ball.
You were talking about the Bynum play, and of course it brought a 2-game suspension. As we watch, we're going to go to the Bynum thing. All right, let's show you what happened here. Bynum got a 2-game suspension for this against the Timberwolves, and Michael Beasley over the last couple days. As we're going to get a jump ball, and we'll get to it in just a second. 7:16 to play. Quickly, let's watch this here and the play. And his teammates applauded him for going at him like this.
Kobe Bryant said he earned his stripes. I tell you what, there's a lot of yapping going on in that Minnesota game, and boy, he took it to him and got a 2-game suspension for that, but he should have put a lick on him.
That happened this past Friday night here. Wow, Kobe, the twirl, the drive, and Gortat ejects in for Lopez. Will clean the glass. Vince Carter again. Wide open Hill for 3. The late close by Fisher. Kobe's got the rebound, number 5. And over from Kobe Bryant. 7 of 12 and 20.6 in the third for Bryant.
Nice decision. Came down the break, was looking to pass it. No one stopped the ball. Made a nice little 12-footer. And there's the Aaron Brooks. Exactly. That's exactly what Alvin Gentry was saying. Forget about trying to blend in and stuff. Be aggressive, make plays, score the ball, help us really get out there and push the pace.
Well, what happened since he left Houston and came here? We talked about the ankle, but when he was with Houston, he was a terrific scorer.
Yeah, you know what happened? In Houston, what happened is Kyle Lowry beat him out.
Yes.
I mean, and then he kind of lost a little bit of what a great pass he got Lamar Odom finding Artest under the basket.
I
right
love
there.
that play.
Yeah, here's a guy who's on fire.
Exactly.
He's wide open. He's on fire. But what does he do? He makes the extra pass to his teammate Artest.
Lakers shooting 70% in this quarter. Carter picks up his 3rd personal foul. 6:13 to play in the third. And at the free throw line is Ron Artest, who Phil Jackson told us before the game has really kind of narrowed his focus too. He's getting that look like he needs to get at this time of the year.
No question. When you can see the finish line, everybody focuses in a little bit more because it's a long season, Kev. And right now, I'm watching the Lakers and just watching how they're playing, and their defense is picked up in the third quarter. But boy, they've got a pep in their step that I didn't see earlier in some of the games I did earlier in the year.
Artest. And he puts it down. This game was very close to the first half. And in this third quarter, the Lakers have blown it open, outscoring the Suns 17-5. Carter deceptive fake. Artest bit. That's a long 2 attempt with the rebound by Lamar. 7th rebound. Artest with the early release. Working into Fry. Nash got up nicely on Fisher. Shot clock is down to 10. Kobe over Hill. A 3! Kobe Bryant. What a stroke tonight. 23 points for Kobe Bryant. Lakers have hit 7 threes. 6 hits beyond the arc for Phoenix. Missed by Gortat. Odom, 8 rebounds and 21 points. And talking with Alvin Gentry before the game. Here's a shot by Artest. Rebound by Nash. He said inconsistency has been our biggest problem this season. Certainly we've seen it now here. A terrific looking first half and a sluggish beginning to the third.
Absolutely, and they can't afford to be sluggish right here as you see Artest come over and foul Gortat rolling hard to the basket again off of Steve Nash pick and roll. But I mean, right here, you're looking at Kobe. He's lining you up. He's shooting a 3. Grant Hill keeps him in front of him. I mean, swipes at the ball. Boy, there's not much defense for that, Kevin. I mean, that's just a heck of a shot by Kobe. He's feeling it right now. This third quarter's been all Kobe Bryant.
Artest picked up his 2nd personal foul. Gortat at the free throw line. The Suns had lost 4 consecutive games. They've won 2 in a row since, but they were under 500 for almost a month. And so they're trying to get out of that. They come in tonight 35-33 with the road record of 16-18.
Yeah, and again, you know, just trying to stay healthy, trying to get everybody out there, trying to keep their entire roster on the floor, and, you know, and play a style that requires them to get up and down the floor, Kevin, get a lot of points on the board, because they're not a very good defensive team overall, and so they're going to have to outscore you.
Yeah, number 23 in field goal defense, the Suns. Number 25 in points allowed a game.
Yeah.
Whereas the Lakers are 7th in points and 5th in defensive field goal percentage. So their defense is at a very nice level.
And getting better by the game. I
Seems that way, yeah.
Yes.
Bryant for 3. That was over Dudley. Kobe has got a look tonight, as he did the other day against Portland. A 3 by Nash, and he downs that. Kobe's got 9 in the quarter and 23 for the game. And Steve Nash puts in his 5th point. Fisher. Bryant takes great pride with what he exudes and gives the team, the leadership and that grit. Another 3 by Nash. Again off balance. Another triple with Fisher right there defending.
Steve Nash said, we're not going down without a fight. That's for sure. He's coming off that pick and roll. They're laying off him, and he's knocking it down.
Nash has 6 points in the last 23 seconds.
Here it is, pick and roll. He gets caught up on the pick. Steve stops behind the line. Beautiful jump shot. All net.
Well, we know Californians love their cars. Let's take a look at the all-new Chrysler 300C in the streets of Los Angeles. Not a better place to drive, more beautiful area. They've taken this car all over Southern California. Kevin, you had a chance to drive it. You came away saying, what a terrific automobile.
I surely did. I drove it all over California this morning.
I know you did. Couldn't find you for the meeting. That was a problem. Lakers have only turned it over 3 times, and for the game they have shot a terrific 57% from the floor. Odom has got 21. Kobe's got 26. Gasol down low and working against Channing Frye. Shot clock down to 7. Pau Gasol, 18 points, 5 rebounds.
Great move by Pau Gasol. Took his time, hard dribble, finished with a left-handed jump hook in the paint.
Double-double for Nash, 11 points and 11 assists. Hill. And Barnes has just checked in. Ben's up for Frye. And Kobe's got the rebound. Number 6 with his 5 assists. Gasol. One of the interesting things you notice about Gasol and Bynum when he plays, they're getting back on offense, they're getting back on defense, and when they're playing the defense, they're playing all 24 seconds.
No question. They're running as
when they get a chance to play 24 seconds, unless another 3's hoisted by Nash.
There's Nash coming off that pick and roll again, getting caught up, and the defense getting caught up, and he's making shots. But no, right now the Lakers are playing up and down the floor. They're getting back on defense. They're playing throughout the entire 24-second clock defense as Kobe's got the ball in the post. Earlier in the year, Kevin, they weren't running back on defense. Nice pass by Kobe, finding Barnes under. They weren't sprinting back on defense, and they weren't playing defense throughout the entire 24-second. They give you a good 6, 7, 8, 10 seconds of defense as Odom hits Nash. But now they're playing defense the whole time, and here it is. Kobe's in the post right now, Kevin. He's got a great chop. He turns it down. Barnes comes under the basket. Again, unselfish ball. Kobe's on fire, and what does he do? He makes the extra pass.
But when they play the full 24 seconds of defense, it's, you know, when the best players are playing that kind of defense, Artest will come back in. Lamar's going to check out. Just picked up his first foul. He's had another terrific game, 21 points in 28 minutes for Odom. But it sends the message to everybody on the team. It trickles down to everybody.
Absolutely. And they are really focused in. Like I said, they're enjoying playing, and they see what they want. The 3rd championship coming up here, and as you see Frye posting up hard, going to the hole on Fisher again, and Gasol comes over to stop him, but Frye gets the second chance point there.
Approaching the final 2 minutes of this 3rd quarter. Rapidly moving game here in Los Angeles. Fisher. Artest with the close by Frye. Gortat with another rebound. Number 8 with his 10 points off the bench. Gortat. And this is a motivated Phoenix team. This is not just a team just going through the motions. They think they've got a chance perhaps to wiggle their way in with a lot of games left on their schedule into that 8th and final playoff position in the Western Conference.
This team will not quit when you have Grant Hill and Steve Nash out there. They're going to drive these guys, and they're going to keep playing hard. They think they can make that A spot. That's their goal, to make that A spot. Now, they've made a couple stops here, see if they can score a few points here and get this game a little bit closer going into the 4th.
On a little 14-7 run right now. Phoenix. Nash has fueled a lot of it. He looks inside for Gortat with a Laker foul. Now, Gasol was there, and Barnes was in there reaching away. Foul's going to go on Barnes. Picks up his second. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule presented by Popeyes. Make mine extra spicy with some baby sausage. So you see now where Memphis is, and they've got no more Rudy Gay. He's gone with surgery. So there's a little bit of an opening there for the Suns, and I think they sense it.
And the Suns know they have to play well. Another great pass by Steve Nash. And I tell you, so impressed with Gortat rolling hard. Artest came over for the help defense, but just no match for Gortat going up and throwing down the Polish hammer.
And there's some the Krakow Cruncher. Here come the Lakers. Blake out there. Shannon Brown on the floor. Artest, Gasol, and Matt Barnes. The Laker 5. And we'll roll in for Pau Gasol. 20 points in 29 minutes.
Soft touch, just a beautiful touch by Pau again, making that shot. And Fry's gonna have to make a couple of these. There he finally goes. He's had them and he's missed them. And Fry's one of those guys. He shoots a lot of threes, Kevin. And when they go in, it looks great. But when they don't, you know, it's tough. But that's his job. His job is to spread the court and shoot threes.
We've had 42 combined three-point shots attempted. 10 hits by the Suns, 8 hits by the Los Angeles Lakers. They're going to check and see if that was a 2 or 3. They're going to go to the replay. The Suns do have a foul to give. Gortat with some nice defense on Gasol. Of course, he was running out of room down there, too. It would have been a tough leaner. And Nash the other way with his 14 points and 14 assists. What pelvic instability. God, that sounds horrible, doesn't it?
I don't even want to know
no
what
man
pelvic
wants
instability
pelvic instability.
is. No, not at all. Here's a hard, look at this nice roll right there. And I tell you what, no pelvic instability there for Gortat because he throws the Polish hammer on him. Bam! I tell you what, great finish. Fry misses a bunny there. You got to knock that one down.
Would you like to give the medical term, by the way, or do you want to just stick with the instability thing we've been going with?
I really can't even pronounce what he's got. It's not pretty.
I know it is not pretty, and I don't want to say it is either. Here comes shot clock and game clock 1. Gasol with the screen, the switch on D. Dudley comes back on Shannon Brown. That concludes our third quarter. It looked like the Lakers are going to run away, and the Suns kind of came back to make it a nice fourth quarter upcoming.
Absolutely. Got it in single digits, and that's what you want to do. Elvin Gentry's got to be happy.
Suns close out the third on a 19-9 run. Nash fueling it. Gortat was right there. We go to the fourth on TNT. Second game of our doubleheader tonight here in Los Angeles. The NBA on TNT presented by the United States Marine Corps. They did call a 3 on Fry shot, so it's 95-86 going to the fourth. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Phil Jackson was drawing up the most intricate play known to man, so assistant coach Brian Shaw telling me they have got to show harder on the screen and roll. They've let Nash get into a shooting rhythm now, and obviously once he gets into a shooting rhythm, he then gets into a passing rhythm, as you saw with those 2 dishes to Gortat.
He's got 14 assists. Thank you. There is another nice shot outside by Lamar Odom, who is 10 of 12, and he's got 23 points. 26 by Kobe leading the Lakers, 20 points by Pau Gasol, 11 off the bench by Barnes, 17 by Fry, leading the Phoenix Suns in their Barnes. Trying to defend down low. Here comes Brooks, working by Shannon Brown. Wow.
Boy, he slipped
How
that
quick
with,
was that?
Yeah. He slipped that in a little crease with a lot of English on it to get that ball
and
to go.
this is
Great
what
drive.
they need from this guy, right?
This is what
He's
they
the
want.
backup point guard for Nash.
This is what they want him to do. They want him to score and attack and not worry so much about, you know, offending anybody and by taking too many shots and worrying too much. They want Aaron Brooks just to go out and play.
He's got skills. Certainly we saw it at Houston. There's a little steal by Petrus who's in. Barnes will go back on D. That's the 4th turnover, and here comes Brooks. Jared Dudley, Gortat, Petrus, and Fry. That's the Phoenix 5 on the floor. Blake, Barnes, Brown, Odom, Luke Walton, the 5 out there for Los Angeles. Brooks, Dudley, Fry for 3 over Walton. Another triple put in by Fry. Channing has brought the Phoenix Suns to within 6. Fry, 8 of 17, a Suns high 20 points.
Like we talked about, Kevin, they'll shoot a lot of threes.
They
If they
are.
can get a few stops right now, their offense is clicking. Now they got to get a couple stops, especially against this Lakers second team.
One of the 8 teams that have beaten the Lakers on this floor this season. And when they beat them, they took 43s and made 22. Walton throws up air. With about 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the Suns, here's some nice ball movement by Phoenix.
Yeah, great. That swing. Great pass by Dudley over there. And you got Fry in the corner knocking it down.
Phoenix on a 24-11 run. Michael Petrus. He's played for Golden State. Span with Orlando. Now he's here with the Suns and comes off the bench for Phoenix. From France. Shannon Brown. Rebound by Marcin Gortat. He's got 9 rebounds with his 14 points off the bench. 4 fouls for Lopez. A 3, Brooks, good! Brooks hits the triple. He is awake. What they've been looking for. Brooks off the bench, 10 minutes, 5 of 6, 13 points. A 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Oof, Phoenix, like I say, they're getting some stops right now against this Lakers second unit, and they just got to keep it going. They got Brooks on a roll, got Gortat rolling hard. They got nice rhythm to their offense right now, the Phoenix Suns do.
Blake, Walton for 3. Barnes, offensive rebound for the Los Angeles Lakers. Walton the screen. No breathing space for Brown. Ends up to Blake. Odom, shot clock down to 6. Walton, nice defense by the Suns. Odom slips it into Brown. Boy, it was like a torture chamber inside.
Good
Foul
defense
called.
by the
It
Suns.
was.
Good activity there.
It was 3 seconds on the shot clock when the foul occurred. What about Aaron Brooks for the Suns?
He gets loaded up on Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom backs up, and he knocks down the three-pointer.
Making it a 1-point game in LA on TNT.
Los Angeles, where the Lakers are in a close one with the Phoenix Suns, who are a team facing a crossroads. Ever since the trade for Shaquille O'Neal in the first-round loss to the Spurs in 2008, the Suns have drastically changed the look of their team. They fired Mike D'Antoni and hired Terry Porter, but that lasted less than 1 season before Alvin Gentry was named to be the head coach. Then Amari Stoudemire left in free agency to New York. Steve Kerr, our friend, was not renewed as general manager. And then the new team president, Lon Babby, came in and made the big trade with Orlando, sending Jason Richardson and other parts to the Magic for Vince Carter and Marcin Gortat. So this is a team, guys, that really with a 38-year-old and a 36-year-old as your 2 best players, I'm not sure what their future is, but then you see them play well as they have tonight, and they feel like they still have a little life left in them.
Yeah, you see the future in Gortat. You see Aaron Brooks right here going down there. That's going to have to be their future, and it's not a bad future. I like Aaron Brooks. I mean, Gortat was a good trade. You got a good young big man. You got Fry who can shoot it. But I agree with you, David. You know, when your 2 top players are 36 and 38, boy, you know, where do you go from there?
Now the Phoenix Suns have outscored the Lakers 31-11 in the last 8.5, 9 minutes. Walton uncovered, Odom setting a screen. And out of bounds. Brooks has been terrific for Phoenix off the bench. 15 points for the game, 7 in this fourth quarter. This Phoenix bench, Kevin, is the 3rd highest scoring bench in the NBA.
Yeah, they have 41 tonight, and they're doing what they do every night, though. They're, like you said, Kevin, they scored the 3rd most points off the bench in the league. And these guys come in and they just keep it going. A lot of guys can put the ball on the floor and put the ball in the hole for this Phoenix team.
Fry is the only starter in there for Phoenix. Great pass and a sledgehammer throw down by Barnes. What a great assist. It came from Odom. He's got 4 assists, 8 rebounds does Odom, and his 23 points. Brooks the other way. Now over the last 13 games, the Laker defense has only allowed 87.9 points. Brooks a 3. And Barnes is right there, and you can see the Suns already with 98 points and down by 3. And here comes Los Angeles led by Luke Walton and Barnes. And Blake. Odom down low. Brown is running off a screen. He'll fire over Petrus. Miss it all. Gortat with the rebound. Now Gortat has a double-double. 14 points and 10 rebounds.
Been doing that steady for the Suns since the trade. He's come in and really played well. Kind of put Robin Lopez on the bench, especially in crunch time.
Petrus a three. Bangs it against the side of the backboard. Foul called on Brown. 3 free throws coming up, 2 on Shannon, who took less money to stay here with the Lakers.
Yep, you see the little clear dribble there by Petrus, and you got Shannon Brown came over, and yep, sure did. Got him right on the forearm. Good call by the ref there.
Which leads me, I mentioned that thing about Brown, which leads me to the sacrifices you got to make staying on a team that is great like this. You know, sometimes you don't get as many shots, you don't see the playing time, you got to take less money. But that's sometimes involved with keeping a good team together and making sacrifices, and right on down the line making sacrifices.
No question, Kevin. When you have players that think team first, they put the team above themselves, a lot of good things happen. And you can see that with Brown and a lot of players on this Lakers team.
Petrus at the line. A look now at the upcoming national TV schedule. ESPN tomorrow. Magic and Knicks. And the Spurs in Denver. Beginning 7:30 Eastern Time. NBA TV Friday, New Orleans and Phoenix. ABC Sunday, Phoenix, San Antonio, and the Lakers are going to host Denver. Coverage at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Lakers are being for another track meet against Denver.
Or they sure have it, like we talked about earlier. That trade was made. You know, Carmelo was thought maybe to be of interest to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Look at they traded Bynum and not stuck with what they had and what Bynum has done since the All-Star break.
I'm glad they stuck with what they got. It's hard to trade 7-footers like Bynum, who can really
play.
Well,
he is so unique what he does at that size. He's 23. Blake with a three. Much needed three by Steve Blake. Lakers back on top by 3 after we had our last tie at 60. It was at 101. Here is a three by Petrus. Rebound by Blake. And the other way we come. Rebounding basically the same. The Suns are +3 in that category tonight. Bryant back in. Petrus will defend him. Lamar open three. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound Gasol. Picked up by Fry. And a quick foul on Los Angeles. Lakers by 3. Blake picks up his second personal foul.
You got a little pick and roll going on here, and you have a switch, and you can't get it to Kobe, so what does he do? Rises up and knocks down the 3. Steve Blake's a guy that I thought would play a little bit better for this team so far. You know, it doesn't seem like he's really caught his rhythm, Kevin, yet with the Lakers.
And it's funny because every place he's been, Denver or Portland, he's always made a difference.
Yes.
Fry with another 3. Rebound by Kobe Bryant. 29 three-point attempts made by the Phoenix Suns. They've hit 12. Lakers have tried 21 threes. Here's number 22. Blake can't get it. Rebound Gortat. Brooks into Blake. Pau Gasol. Rebound number 7 for him with his 20 points. Kobe leading the Lakers with 26. 20 for Fry leading Phoenix. Gasol with the screen. Kobe slithers.
Oh.
Kobe Bryant, 10 of 15. What bad knee, what stiff neck, what sore shoulder. He'll dance his way free, splitting the defense, knocking down a short deuce, putting his Lakers on top by 5 on TNT. Back in Los Angeles this season, Kobe Bryant has passed some remarkable players to move into 6th place all-time, Kevin McHale, on the NBA scoring list.
Hondo, Neek, the Big O, the Dream, the Big E, and Moses. You don't need a nickname when your name is Moses. Moses is good enough. But boy, he's passed some great players. In that last basket, he was exploring, going around, making a beautiful shot. I mean, look at the people he's passed this year, Kevin. I mean, legends of the game.
Suns have missed their last 4 shots. No field goals hit. There's a turnover right there. No field goals hit by Phoenix in the last 3 minutes. 7 turnovers, only 7 on the Phoenix Suns. Look at some of these names and look at where he can possibly take his career over the next couple years. He is 32 years of age. Kobe Bryant.
Amazing thing about that, Kareem, Wilt, Shaq, and Kobe all played for the Lakers.
Isn't that something? Dudley is on Bryant. Approaching 5 to play. Kobe, mid-range shot right on the money.
We talked about it just between the break. We said, boy, you're Phoenix, you're playing well, you got a lot of things going, but who's coming to close the game? Kobe Bryant.
Los Angeles on a 7-0 run. Second consecutive turnover. Odom had Dudley get in the way of that pass with he and Fisher. And then he's out into photographer's row. Shot clock at 20. Lakers ball.
Again, Kobe faces you up, jab step, jab step, jab step, one hard dribble, pull up. I mean, that's unguardable. That's just a great offensive play.
And that beautiful mid-range game, which a lot of players don't have.
Oh, it's lost in our league right now. There's very few guys have that mid-range game. It's all three. It's three-pointers are taken to the hole.
Now a new defender, Hill. This is a long 2. Rebound, Gortat, number 12. You think Gortat should start for this Phoenix team or stay with Lopez?
Well, I'd probably stay with Lopez because he seems like he's low on confidence, Kevin, and let him keep in there, you know.
Hill gets around Artest. Another miss. Boy, Phoenix is really in a drought. They have hit the skids here. 7-point lead for Los Angeles. 0-5 in recent shooting by the Suns.
I don't think the Suns are quite done yet, though. They're going to
another run, huh?
Yeah, they're going to one more run in them here.
Gasol finds a double. Carter is in, doubling with Fry, and look at him getting tangled. 4 on the shot clock, and a foul.
Don't foul then if you're the Phoenix Suns. I mean, he's in there. They got a good tight double team. You just don't want to foul late on it. Let's see his feet. See if he travels here. He picks the ball up. There's 2 steps. There's a shuffle. There's a foul there. He only took a couple steps.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's not too bad. But you don't want to foul when you got a guy in a nice tight trap like that. He picked up his dribble. Just let the clock be your friend.
How about the size the Lakers have when they get Bynum back in there? And then you got Odom, who's got great size. So long and a quick drive as he floats in for 2. And Odom with 25, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Great game tonight for him, starting for Bynum.
Absolutely. Odom's just played so well. Yeah, you talked about their length. You can put Odom, Bynum, and Gasol out there. Boy, you are a long, big team.
That's it. Fry had it knocked away. Fisher got his claws on it. 3 to shoot. Carter puts up a desperation from 3. And collected by the Los Angeles Lakers.
Now, Lakers are going to run a little clock here right now. And, you know, up 9. And you got a great closer in Kobe. You can see a little pick and roll here in the game with Gasol.
Kobe with 30. 9-0 run for Los Angeles. Approaching 3 to play. That baby's going to whistle out of bounds. Bryant is really into it. Here we are in the regular season. I mean, they've won the Pacific Division already. They did that the other night. Another division title for this team, so they know they're in the playoffs. They're one of the top 4 teams in the West. They've got their eye on that second slot, though, over Dallas.
Yes, they do. Another great roll there by Gortat, and a fine pass by Nash. Causes Phil Jackson to jump up and take a timeout.
Nash has got 15 assists. The Suns break the field goal drought of 5.5 minutes with that. But what about Lamar Odom? So smooth, so confident. As important a player as you'll find on this 2-time defending champion.
The coach asked him to do, and it's you know, key piece in our puzzle.
Yeah, comfortable, Kevin, with his role in this team, whether starting or playing the 6-man role.
Absolutely, and we talked about it a little bit earlier. You know, they went into luxury tax to sign this guy, and money well spent. They won the championship last year, and they're going to make another run at another one this year, and Lamar Odom is a huge, huge part of that.
Going for their second three-peat are the Lakers in this decade. Kobe Bryant, or in the 2000s, I should say, and Bryant can't hit. What efficiency by these 2 teams. Phoenix, 26 assists on 8 turnovers. A good-looking 3 by Steve Nash, who now has 17 points with his 15 assists. And then the Lakers, talk about their efficiency, 26 assists on only 5 turnovers.
Yeah, they've really been good. 26 assists on 43 made baskets.
Yeah.
And they've been moving the ball and playing very unselfish.
Under 2 to play in a highly entertaining game from LA. Gortat watching Gasol. Picked up by Hill. 4-point game with Nash against Fisher. Both teams shooting exactly 50% for the game. Carter rotates to Fry. Turnover. We just talked about the lack of turnovers in single digits
Yeah.
for both teams. That was a tough turnover for Alvin Gentry's Phoenix Suns.
Much rather see Channing Frye shoot this ball right there. You got Gortat on the glass. If he misses it, Gortat can clean it up. You know, get it up on the glass right there, Channing Frye. Do not try to make that pass.
9 turnovers for the Suns. 3, though, have come in this fourth quarter. Kobe Bryant late with the defense. Hill, because he was screened a little bit and was slow to get over there.
Good play coming out, a little pin down on Kobe. Kobe comes up and knocks down that 17-foot mid-range shot we talked about. And this is where he's at his best, in that mid-range. He can do so many things, but nice play here. You can see a pin down coming here by Paul Gasol. Holds his man up a little bit, and Kobe gets up, does the one-leg kick, and gives the backwards 5.
With his 32 points, Kobe and the Lakers by 6. By the Phoenix Suns, that combination of Nash and Gortat has been highly effective, as Kobe has been the headliner tonight with a game-high 32 for LA.
I expect you'll see that Nash Gortat right here, probably high mid-screen roll. Have Gortat set the pick on Nash. Nash come off. Nash been making the 3. You got Gortat rolling hard. If Gortat can occupy a couple players, you might free up Frye for a 3. You might free up Vince Carter in the 3 in the corner. But I think you'll see a little pick and roll here. Nash Gortat.
So good shooting, a lot of three-point attempts, few turnovers. Gortat, Frye, Carter, Frye for 3. Good. Channing Frye knocking down another 3. He's got a Phoenix high 23 points tonight.
Big 3 by Channing Frye. He's made some big 3s for this team, and you know, they're winning some games. He had a couple game-winning 3s for him earlier.
Artest, Kobe, Odom, Fisher, and Gasol. Kobe Bryant. Hill on him. Good defense. Gasol, shot clock at 2. Defending was Nash. Picked up by Frye, shot clock violation on the Lakers. Channing Frye moments ago hitting his 3rd three-pointer tonight.
Yeah, nice pass to Carter and then throw right back to Frye, and he's got great. Here's what I like about this. He set a little flare screen on Nash, knocked Fisher down, throws it to Carter. Carter goes right back to Frye. Frye, the hot man, knocking down the 3.
47 seconds to play. Lakers coming in, 4 consecutive wins, 6 straight at home. And they've won 12 of their 13, and like we began the broadcast tonight, the hottest team in the NBA since the All-Star break.
Yeah, normally doing it with defense. Tonight they're doing it with offense, but the Phoenix Suns have scored a lot. I think coming out right now, you're going to see Phoenix try to shoot the ball somewhere between 32 and 34 seconds left on the clock, go 2 for 1, see if they can't get a shot here, Kevin, in 13, 14 seconds, and go down, play defense, and get a 2 for 1 situation here for the Phoenix Suns.
Suns come in at 35 and 33. They've won 2 consecutive games, number 10 right now in the West. Every game is so valuable. They say every game's like a playoff game. 2.5 games out of the playoff picture. On the outside looking in. They've beaten the Lakers here already this season. Frye, Carter, shot clock at 20. Carter over Odom. Rebound by Hill. Back out to Nash. Carter thought about 3. Hill for the triple. Kaboom! Ties the game at 112. 31 seconds to play.
Yeah, and the 2 for 1 worked out perfectly for him. They're going to get the last shot in this game. Tie ball game, but boy, I tell you what, this is Kobe Bryant time right now, Kev.
Foul to give. 7-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Kobe. Rebound by Frye. Timeout, Phoenix, 10.5 to play. How about the defense of the Suns as Bryant could not get it to go? What about the shot by Hill from 3?
Great shot by Grant Hill in the far right corner over there. They get the ball swung around. Grant Hill hasn't been really shooting the ball well tonight, but he made a big 3 when they needed it most.
A thriller from Los Angeles on TNT.
Let him determine the game for you. Let your best player who's come out with 17 points and 15 assists determine the game.
Hill to inbound, defended by Bryant. Nash against Fisher. 1 foul to give for the Lakers. Screen by Frye. Nash 1. Carter for the win. We go to overtime. He thought he was hit on the shot. 1:12 at the end of regulation in Los Angeles tonight.
They had the big switch right there, and Steve Nash couldn't get a shot off. You got Carter going up. Good contest by Paul Gasol at the top. Didn't make it. We got extra time to play.
The Lakers led by 6, 112-106 with 1:17 to play. Suns conclude regulation on a 6-0 run with a chance to win it at the buzzer.
Yeah, they did. They played the 2-for-1 game. They got the last chance there. They had the ball in their playmaker's hands, Steve Nash, and the Lakers did come up with a good series of defense and a nice contest by Paul Gasol in that Vince Carter shot.
As you take a look at the overtime records, the Suns are plus 18 points from three-point land tonight. Here we go. Overtime in L.A. Odom, quick three. Artest was shoved as he tried to corral that rebound.
And here was that last shot, Kevin, last series there. You come up here, you got a pick by Gortat, and you got the other pick right there by Fry, and he's open for a minute, but then you know what? Paul Gasol gets up off the deck, he gets back up and gets his hand up, and nice solid defense, defensive series there by the Lakers.
Vince Carter just picked up his 4th personal foul. Hill just about made the steal. Kobe retrieves it. Kobe Bryant. Off Gasol, picked up by Hill. Here comes Nash. Steve tonight, 17 points and 15 assists.
Yeah, and this high screen and roll has given the Lakers a lot of trouble. Nash has made the shot or he's made the play from it.
Gortat. Over Odom. Rebound, Paul Gasol. He's got a double-double, 20 points and 10 rebounds for Gasol. Gortat, who was defending moments ago on top, now goes down low on the block against Gasol, who feeds to Odom. That was over Channing Frye.
Nice little jump hook there by Lamar Odom. He bodied him up. Kevin took the shot blocker's legs away from him, went up and made that nice little left-handed shot.
27 for Odom. The diving Nash, the quick club inside by Fisher. He hit the bald head, slapping it. You could hear it all the way over here of Gortat.
Here you got Paul Gasol in the paint here, making a nice pass over. There you go. Lamar just gets a little bump on him, so there's no jump by Fry and knocks it down. And what a great pass. You know, yes, he's falling down. He just makes the play. And the Fish just put the hammer down on big Martin Gortat.
Fish has picked up his 2nd personal foul. Here's Gortat at the free throw line. And he is a very good free throw shooter for a big man. About 75, 76%.
Not only that, you know, since he's been here in Phoenix, he's shooting 56% from the field for the Suns. So he's fit in just really well for this team, and I really like him. We talked about it during one of the breaks. A nice position rebounder. He clears space. He makes big room for himself with a big body, and he goes up with 2 hands and he grabs the ball like he wants it.
He stakes his claim early.
Yes, he does.
Bryant with 32. The floater here over Fry. Odom got it. Shot clock at 9. Kobe again. Hill is on him. Gortat. Fisher tonight has played 33 minutes. Nash has played 36. Switch. Gasol on Steve for the lead. Gortat had a hand on it. Artest comes up with it. Kobe is 12 of 23.
This is where the ball needs to go. See if they can get it right there. See if Paul Gasol. Kobe's had a few shots. Let's see if Paul Gasol can get something going against Gortat.
Rejected by Gortat. Fisher got it away. And it's a shot clock violation on the champion Lakers.
Nice defense by Gortat. Coming in there. Hard drive. Going left. He likes his left, and Gortat goes up and says, "Not in my house.
Not here."
Not here. Niet.
That's Russian.
That's Russian. I don't know any Polish.
Maybe they're all
Yeah, I
Russian.
don't know.
Who knows? Fly a screen. Tried the switch. Open lane for Nash. Gortat.
Great play by Steve Nash. Kept his dribble alive, and he just waited to the last second to the defender to just step a half a step towards him. Beautiful drop off from to Gortat.
Last Phoenix lead, 6 minutes left in the second quarter, and they led by 3. Gortat is on Odom. Out on the floor. Lamar. Boy, has he played a sweet game tonight. Lamar Odom, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists.
Solid defense, just better offense there by Lamar.
Odom, 13 of 17.
Here we go again. You got that mismatch, but they're double teaming. Boy,
And
Fisher
Fisher,
comes
yep.
down,
Good
strong
call.
hands, just takes the ball from Channing Frye.
Odom with the 29. He's got a season high. Kobe and Hill. Shot clock at 8. Artest loading up a 3. They all love Ronnie. Comes up with a big-time triple. 14 for Artest, his first field goal since the second quarter. Nice stroke. Puts it down. Lakers on top by 3. A lot from him in the playoffs.
Absolutely, because you see 2 players on Kobe, and I don't want Kobe beat me. I'm going to make that man right there, Ron Artest, who blows kisses to the fans as he runs back down after making a big 3. But I'm going to make him make shots if I'm playing the Lakers. You know, you got to say, hey, I don't want Kobe to beat me. Lamar Odom's on fire. You got Pau Gasol playing well, and you got to pick your poison with this Laker team.
Let's see if those kisses are the kiss of death for the Suns. 119-116 Los Angeles. The winners of 4 straight here at home, 6 consecutive wins. Hill inbound. Each team with a foul to give. Atop the screen, the leaner by Nash. The rebound by Kobe. Rips it off the iron. Bryant, 32 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists.
Oof, yeah, he's a 2 rebounds and an assist away from a triple-double.
Approaching a minute to play in this first overtime. Odom. Kobe into Lamar. Shot clock violation, another one by Los Angeles.
Yeah, Lamar didn't hit the rim, and they ran the clock down. Nice pass by Kobe, and Lamar just kind of flipped it up there, missed everything, and you got Kobe make a hard dribble. He finds Lamar. Lamar goes up and tried drawing contact, tried getting the foul, Kevin. Just didn't happen. 24-second violation.
Kevin, it's the 3rd shot clock violation in the last 5 minutes for the Lakers. Very uncharacteristic.
Very unlike them, because you have a lot of guys that'll pull the trigger. Kobe will pull the trigger. Fisher will pull the trigger. You know, and they're not afraid to step up and make big shots.
Kobe just...
He's something, boy. He's a competitor. He loves to play basketball. And you know what? And we all love to watch him play.
Nash, Gortat the screen, switch, they got Artest on him. Shot clock at 9. Nash to Gortat.
I tell you what, if you play with Steve Nash, you just hang around the basket, you can average 20 points a game. Just stand there, keep your hands up. He's making Gortat, I mean, dunk after dunk for Gortat. Gortat's got 22 points, Kevin, and just playing off net.
6 in overtime for Gortat. Ask Amari Stoudemire about the kind of player Nash made him.
Yeah, made him $100 million too.
That's exactly right.
I should play with him.
Yeah. Switch on D. Gortat on Kobe. Kobe the 3. Picked up by Odom. Lakers by 1. Foul by Nash on Fisher. They did have a foul to give. Foul Nash, number 1.
Yeah. Now they're taking it out. Lamar will take it out. Now, who do you want to shoot these free throws, Kevin? You got to deny the ball from Fisher and to Kobe. Try to make Ron Artest get the ball, because right now Fisher and Kobe are, well, here you go. Fisher and Kobe are deadly at the end of the game free throwing.
So Fisher will go to the free throw line, an 84% free throw shooter. And he is the 2nd leading free throw shooter on the team. Blake, but far fewer attempts, is at 86.
Yeah, but you know what, Fish and Kobe at the end of games, They make them when it matters. This guy right here stepped up, made a lot of big shots, a lot of big free throws for the Lakers.
And we talked earlier how the influence of Fisher is just beyond this. All right, so now Fisher, who gets his very first point of the night, 0 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 1 from the line. We'll get one more, this 2-point game. Three-point Laker lead. 8.3 to play. Phoenix will have the ball. And they have been shooting a ton of threes tonight. Timeout, Los Angeles.
Well, they got 15 threes. They're going to need 16.
Lakers with a foul to give.
Yeah, foul to give. Well, yeah, we talked about Channing Frye making some big shots for him. You leave Channing Frye, you got to start thinking about what you're doing.
Do you want to go with that, Rodney, or what do you want to do? All right, right out of the, or do this, then go right to that. Phoenix will have the ball, 8.3. Lakers have a foul to give. Who might get the ball? What about Channing Frye at the buzzer in back-to-back games last month in overtime winners against the Pacers and the Nets? Frye. So let's see who they go to now. Gortat, Carter, Nash, Frye, and Hill will inbound. Who do you think?
Well, I tell you, if I'm the Suns, I want to try to get the ball to either Frye or Steve Nash for a three-pointer here.
Again, the Lakers with a foul to give. A three for the tie. Rebound, Nash to Frye. One. A whistle and a foul on Odom. A foul on Odom. 1.1. As they discuss, but was it before the shot? A foul to give. The discussion ensues.
Exactly. This is what they're going to go over right now. The referees are getting together saying, did he shoot that thing? Did he foul him before the shot got up? Let's see right now. Ooh, he's in his motion. I tell you what, you almost got to give that to him. He's in his motion, Kev.
Three free throws. He's going to the line. Frye will be there, an 81% free throw shooter. Odom picks up his second personal.
Well, he's got a chance to make three here and tie the game, Kev.
Frye missed the time with the separated, dislocated right shoulder. Since he's come back, the team has found their stride. With Nash getting healthier by the day, Phoenix is again relevant in the West. Three of them.
81% free throw shooter, Kev. Standing in the line, he's got to make two more here. Tie this game up.
Tonight, 3 of 3 from the line. That's Channing Frye. Timeout, Los Angeles. Frye hits three beauties and ties the game at 121. What fight in the Suns. Timeout in Los Angeles. Lakers will have it when we come back.
Play designed to free somebody up so the inbounder can hit him for a shot. Again, I would try to see if you can't get Kobe, of course, your number one option, but see if you can't get something maybe to Gasol deep in the post.
That's our story. No fouls to give. Lakers will inbound. Free throw line extended. What can they do?
Well, it's almost going to have to be a play designed for a shot off the pass from the inbound with 1.1. You may have time for one quick dribble, Kevin, and a shot, but I'm sure they're going to try to get to Kobe. And let's see if they have a back pick here for Gasol and bring him down the post and try to get him someplace in the paint for a deep catch.
Artest to inbound. Odom for the win. Overtime number 2.
Good play drawn up.
It
Odom
was.
gets a good shot. He misses it, and you can see right now they had it set up to get catch and shoot. Nice play, back pick on Gasol. Then they came over, set another pick on Odom. It's good contest, good defense by Phoenix. And I tell you what, hold those red eyes going east, boys. We got more basketball to play.
Odom, who has had such an accurate night shooting, 13 of 19. Our second overtime is upon us. To double-double. Kobe's 32 leading all scorers. Our second overtime is upon us here in Los Angeles.
Oh, fun game. Great offensive game. We talked about at the end, the Suns were down at the end of regulation. We said they got one more run in them. They ran it up. They tied the game up. A lot of big plays, a lot of big shots here. And Channing Frye stepping up and making those three free throws when he really needed was just big for the Suns. They won't go down without a fight. They want that A spot, Kevin, badly in the playoffs.
Well, they're trying for it. You know, they got everybody healthy. And health has been a big issue for this Phoenix team all season.
No question. And they're finding some stuff right now with health. You got Frye spreading the court. You got Gortat doing a great job getting in front of the rim. You got Nash creating with 16 assists. And so it's been a really fun game. And I get a sense, though, that the Lakers may just wear these guys out with a little bit of inside play right now and just rebounding. And we'll see. It's going to be the three-point shooting of Phoenix versus the inside play of the Lakers, I think.
We've been talking about the numbers in terms of scoring. What about minutes played? Gasol's played 42 minutes. Odom has played 45. Kobe's played 38. Fish has played 36. The Suns have gotten 47 minutes out of Frye. Maybe late. Jack is here. 37 minutes for Grant Hill, 39 for Nash. Now, one good thing for Phoenix, who do play tomorrow night, do the Suns back in Phoenix against Toronto, is that both teams last played on Sunday, so they were off last night, so they've had a day to kind of collect themselves to get ready for tonight's game.
This game, though, you really don't get tired. It's a fun game. They're up there. They're feeling fresh right now. They both know that they've taken good punches from the other team, and each want this win badly.
Here's Carter. Gortat with a screen. Vince to the rack. And Vince Carter, 6 of 20. He's put in 15, his first points since the second quarter. Gasol, Fisher, Artest, Odom out there. Kobe Bryant is the fifth Laker. Gets the loose ball. Stripped of it. Fisher. Gasol. Frye comes up with it, and a foul called as Gasol is on his back, and a little more than 30 seconds gone. 35 to be exact in the second overtime. Powell picks up his second personal foul for Los Angeles.
A little bit of that inside power where he talked about the Lakers. You know, they missed it, they went and got it, they shot it, they went and got it again, and Phoenix is going to have to rebound the ball here coming down the stretch.
Nash with 17 points and 17 assists. Steve by Fisher. Into Gortat. Over Gasol. Rebound by Odom, number 11. With his 29 season high. Kobe is 12 of 24. Working on Hill. Foul on Grant. Grant usually gets the most difficult assignment, doesn't he? There's a 38-year-old guy who's, if he's not on the all-defensive team this season in the NBA, it's a shame. He picks up his third foul right there.
Great defender, 38 years old, always gives energy, and he plays smart, keeps people in front and gets a hand up.
Kobe from the line, 6 of 7. And with a chance to tie here. TNT this June. They're turning the courtroom upside down. This much fun should be illegal. Franklin and Nash series premiere this June, only on TNT. What a fun game to watch
sure
here in
is.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, Kobe's got a little bit dry from the field here, so we'll get your rhythm back by getting to the line, getting a couple free throws, and see if that can get him to make a couple more jumpers here in this second overtime.
Nash. Little show there by Odom. Fisher's on him. Steve to the hole. Kobe with the rebound. And the Lakers have numbers against Hill. The dancing Bryant. Ball was touched. He had to let it go. And that's when Hill swipes it away.
Boy, Grant Hill playing good
Isn't he
defense, just
smart?
hustling. Yes, he is. He's again, another fun player to watch.
Nash to Carter. Carter for 3. Rebound by Kobe. Bryant with 11 rebounds, 34 points. 0 of 4 is Bryant in overtime tonight. Got a screen, a 21-footer. Good!
Free throws are amazing elixir. You make a couple free throws, all of a sudden that jump shot feels good, and those free throws got Kobe going, making a nice little 18, 20-footer there.
Bryant 1 assist away from a triple-double. Look at Gasol tail Nash into Gortat, who was trying to take advantage of the mismatch and couldn't. And here comes Kobe. Bryant has played 40 minutes tonight. Artest, a 3. And Gasol chases it down. Guys getting tired, you think, a little bit? Because that was a tired-looking attempted rebound by Fry.
Fry didn't put his body on him. Paul gave him a little bit of push. He tried selling to the referee, and you got to go get the ball now. Don't sell foul. Paul makes a great, strong move right there.
That was strong. Gasol with 22. Digging in, finding the 2 inside.
Here it is right here. He's going to make a hard dribble right, set it up, put his shoulder in his chest, hard drive, and making that left-handed jump hook off the glass.
Little 6-0 run in overtime, number 2 by the Lakers. Lakers on top by 4, but this is how we got to overtime after the Suns came back to tie the game.
Absolutely. You had Carter taking a long jump shot, highly contested by Paul Gasol. You had Channing Frye stepping up to the line, Kevin, having to knock down 3. You see 2. And there's the 3rd, tying up the game. And a nice play set up by Phil Jackson for a pretty good shot by Odom. Had a good look, didn't quite make it. And here we are in the 2nd overtime. We get bonus basketball.
I love bonus basketball. A lot of minutes played by some older guys on the floor.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Suns have left tomorrow night when they go home and have to play Toronto.
But I mean, as we mentioned before, they're 2.5 out of the playoff picture in the West. Every game is so important for them.
Absolutely. Worry about tomorrow night, exactly.
Absolutely. Every game's like a playoff game for the Suns. Here's Hill. Into Fisher. Grant. Hill. 4 of 7, 11 points and 8 rebounds for Hill. Hill tonight's played 40. Fry has played 50 minutes. Odom has played 48 minutes for Los Angeles. Gasol the screen. Kobe fouled by Hill. Well, Bryant is injured. And we know that he's come in with ailments to his ankle, his neck, and his shoulder. He hasn't played like it tonight.
No, you know, he's got the ability to stop like that. So if you're trailing him, watch what happens. Hill gets caught a little bit. He stops on a dime. Hill can't stop himself, rubs into his shoulder. And Kobe almost made that shot.
I know he did. 147 to play. Chance of MVP. Ryan at the strike. You know, he's been taking, as you take a look at the breadth of this season, the fewest shot attempts of his career going back to the 2003-2004 season when Karl Malone was here. Gary Payton was here, of course, along with Shaq.
Yeah, they've got their offense, I think, this year is a little bit more diversified. They have a lot of different, yes, absolutely, and a lot of different people can score for this Lakers team.
Here's Nash. Gasol's on him now. Dudley just checks in. Fry with Odom on him. Nash. Beautiful runner. And again off balance for Steve. 19 and 18.
Yeah, gets that mismatch. Had Gasol on him, drives in, stops, fade away, left hand rattles it in, and boy, Steve Nash does not look 36 tonight.
No, or injured, and we know he's playing with the injury.
Yep.
Pick and roll. Bryant and Odom. Rebound by Hill. Here we go again. 1-point game. Nash has played 43 minutes. Fisher's played 40. The quick double. No place to go. He got it away. Gortat outside. Fry for the lead. great stroke. Channing Frye. He tied the game with 3 consecutive free throws. Frye with 29 points, 13 rebounds. Suns by 2. Kobe with the ball. Gasol the screen. Kobe into Gortat to the rack. Rebound Gortat. And a Laker foul on Gasol with 36.9 to play. Powell picks up number 3. What a play here.
I mean, Steve Nash makes a great play. They put a trap on him. He's falling out of bounds
How
behind the
about
back,
that
throws to
pass?
Gortat. Look at Gortat, dribble drive, throw it out to his other big man. And Channing Frye's made big shots for this. Look at this pass. Just look at this. Right behind the back, and going
Just
out of bounds,
phenomenal.
finds it. And Gortat made another great pass to Frye, and Frye knocked out another big 3.
Phoenix on a 7-1 run. Does it get any better than that watching Nash do what he just did? Screened by Gortat. Nash. Dudley. Gortat. Shot clock at 3. Nash tailed inside the scoop. Hit the rim. Here we go. Lakers down by 2. It's Odom. And Kobe. And Gasol. Rechecked it inside what they call the goaltend. The discussion. Shots coming up for Powell. No goaltend, at least that's the call now.
Comes down, Lamar passes it off to Kobe. Kobe gets under the
How about
basket.
him
Looks like
saving it?
he's in a ton of trouble. Finds Gasol, and Gasol goes hard up for the shot and gets fouled.
Frye is the one to knock it. Gasol. Pau Gasol from the line tonight is a perfect 4-4. You see his season average and his career from the stripe. 5 of 5 now from the line with his 23 and 13 line. 13 rebounds for Gasol. This to tie. 2.5 left. Timeout Phoenix. Another time. We're in our second overtime. What a fun game.
Oh, it is a fun game. You don't want this to end. And you know what? 2.5 seconds. We'll have time. Phoenix will have time to get off a good shot. Let's see if we go to 3 overtimes, Kev. I'm going to say it too, doggone it. Stealing your line, Rodney.
Boy, a couple of acrobatic saves by 2 terrific veterans, Nash and Kobe Bryant.
The best athletes in the world. Look at this. Steve Nash is falling down, holding his pivot foot behind the back to Gortat. And then you got Kobe going up, and another unbelievably athletic. He lets that ball go a fraction of a second before his foot comes down for a travel. And then Gasol goes up hard. And you know what? Nice to see Frye making 3 free throws when he needs it. Gasol making 2 when he needed. Pressure free throws. Now you got a chance. Now Phoenix has enough time, Kevin, to catch it and probably put the ball, definitely put the ball on the floor for dribble and get a shot.
Dudley will inbound. Hill, Nash, Gortat, Frye. Dudley the inbound, covered by Artest, 2.5. Hill, nope, that's it. The defense by Kobe Bryant. We go to another overtime in Los Angeles. An unwatchable first game tonight on TNT is given way to a beauty here in the nightcap from LA.
Yeah, they tried to make a quick pass into Hill, and just good defense by Kobe. Didn't let him get his shot up, and you want to know something? The fun never ends, Kevin. We get more bonus basketball.
Another overtime. Tied at 1:30 on TNT. Tonight, aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Everything we've learned making tires for superior performance inspires what we roll into yours. Goodyear, more driven. Glistening downtown LA. And the Staples Center, sold out again. The feisty Phoenix Suns trying to stay relevant in the West. Los Angeles Lakers trying to go after that number 2 spot. They've got it now by a single game over Dallas, so they've got a lot to play for. A lot of minutes played both ways. We're in our 3rd overtime, and we've seen some sensational individual plays by both teams tonight.
Oh, we sure have. Play after play. It looks like the Lakers got the game in regulation. What do the Suns do? They come back and battle back. It looks like the Lakers got the game in hand in the second overtime. Suns battle back and tied the game. So it's fun. And then, you know, again, the Lakers needing 2 free throws. Gasol steps up and makes them a lot of big plays by a lot of good players.
Now, if you're a coach and you're watching these minutes, and we just showed the minutes, as you take a look at the last triple overtime game for the Lakers back in 2006 and the same year for the Phoenix Suns. So it's been a while. And we got some older guys on the floor for both teams.
But I tell you what, if you're a coach too, your blood's pumping with these players. They're saying, let's get this win tonight, fellas. We're here, we're in Lakerland, they're playing great. Let's make a statement right here for Phoenix Suns.
Nash to Gortat, the pick and roll, and he is fouled as he takes it inside. He hit some big free throws earlier as well. Gortat tonight, 49 minutes, 22 points, 14 rebounds. Foul goes on Gasol. He's got number 4. I know that when Otis Smith, the GM for the Orlando Magic, made the trade, they did not want to relinquish Gortat.
No, they didn't, and I think that's hurt Orlando a little bit, not having that other big guy. You know, every once in a while, I liked when Orlando played Gortat and Howard together. They got big and they were physical and stuff, but he's really fit in here in Phoenix and just playing so well for them. And boy, I tell you again, Steve Nash just spoon-feeding you.
And how long has Phoenix been looking for a big man? They get a consistent big man.
Yeah, they thought they had it with Robin Lopez last year. Yeah,
and maybe they still do.
Yeah, exactly. It's early yet. It's only he's a young player, but this guy right here, Gortat, has really stepped up and just loves this system. He rolls hard, he plays hard, he knows what he needs to do, and he plays a basic game, but he plays it very well.
He is smart. Here's another smart guy, Odom. Picked up by Gortat, who saves it going to Fry. We have seen 3 plays in overtime with guys hurdling their bodies to get loose balls that have really been fun to watch. Fisher's played 42 minutes. He's 0 of 7 from the field. Here is Nash, 7 of 14. Lost the ball. One of the few turnovers tonight for Steve in overtime. He lost a couple before in regulation. Artest over Dudley. Oh, and a tip-in try by Kobe Bryant will not go. Now, Bryant has not really scored that well here in overtime. We told you before that he had been struggling as a foul goes on Odom for the 3rd time.
Boy, look at him explode, though, and cover ground on that tip-in right there, Kevin. I mean, Kobe may have bad ankles, bad shoulders, but, boy, he's a competitor. He wants to win this game, and everybody's playing for something. Like you said, the Lakers need this game. Suns need this game.
Absolutely. Nash with 19 and 18. Now he's facing Gasol. That happens a lot to him. Always the big guy comes out after Nash. Dribbles around. 7 to shoot. Dudley. Steve launching the triple. Nothing but air. With 3 on the shot clock. Just want to follow what I said about Kobe. In overtime, he's been staggering just a bit. He played so well in regulation. Bryant in overtime, 1 of 7 shooting for LA.
Yeah, I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised to see Kobe put his head down and try to get to the line again, Kevin. Try to force a foul here on
you talked about that. That's right. Yep. And Hill stays on Bryant. A long 2. A rebound by Odom. Another one. Odom collects his 14th. Artest, Gasol, Gortat defending. Doubled by Dudley. Another rebound by Odom. I think Gortat slapped that out to the point guard, Nash, who sends it the other way. Here comes Fry. Los Angeles this overtime, 0 of 6 from the floor. Under 3 to play. Shot clock at 3. Hill by Fisher on the fly. Rebound Lamar Odom.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little tired legs right now. I mean, the offense is starting to slow down a little bit for Phoenix, and you know, it's going to be it's a war of attrition right now. You get a foul here on Grant Hill on the pick and roll coverage of Kobe Bryant.
This is game 71 for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hill picks up his 5th personal foul. And game number 69 for Phoenix. Long regular season. It's a torturous run. The ups and downs, the twists and turns of a regular season, now funneled into just there was barely in over 10 games left.
Yep, it's a marathon season, but these are the games you love to play in.
Yeah, I know
it's a fun game for the players to be involved in. And for us to watch and for the fans to watch. Great game.
Kobe and Hill. That's a foul. Grant Hill is just gone. Just fouled out of the game with his 6th personal foul. A little knee in there.
Yeah. I mean, Kobe just took his time, had the ball, jab stepped, and got Grant a little bit off balance and just drove into him and trying to draw the foul.
Now Kobe's holding on to his thigh. We know about the left ankle. We know about the sore neck and the shoulder. That time holding on to his thigh, which he got on the defense with Fry defending. Carter is in. Lakers have not hit from the field in the last 5 minutes. Now Dudley is put on Kobe. Little heads there by Gortat. A flash of defense. Back to Bryant. This is a 3. Kobe Bryant. Lakers on top by 1. 2 minutes to play. 3rd overtime. Oh, pickpocketed. Nash lost it. The steal by Artest. Goes down the sledgehammer. It began with Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely. Between the legs, rise up, make a big 3. Right away, Phoenix gets the ball in. They attack. They come down, a turnover. Artest gets it and throws it down. And look at him run and jump and flex and kiss his muscles. He's all excited.
Kiss those guns.
Big guns.
Well, Kobe Bryant hit the triple, giving him 40 for the night. He was close to the line. They reviewed it during our break, and as you can see, it is a 3. Lakers by 3. Hill is fouled out. Dudley was on him. So now, with Fry playing 55 minutes, Gortat has played 51. 53 played by Odom. Some unbelievable numbers. Kobe, 1 assist away from a triple-double with his 40 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Odom, 29 and 16. Gasol, 24 and 13. And then you got for the Phoenix Suns, Nash, 19, 18.
Gortat, 24 and 16.
How about that? Some amazing numbers tonight. But Phoenix has grown cold. Nothing from the field has gone down in 4 minutes.
Yeah, they're going to need to get right now. Again, I think that the Lakers have changed up their coverage a little bit on the pick and roll, Kev. They're really showing hard and almost trapping Steve Nash now. So that, you know, knowing that that trap's coming, let's see if they can slip Gortat in behind that that blitzing pick and roll coverage and see if they can't, you know, free him up for a layup or a hard dive to the hole.
Carter, Fry, Nash, Gortat, and Jared Dudley. Odom, Gasol, Artest, Fisher, and Bryant. That sets the floor. Now Odom is on Nash on the switch. Fisher is on Fry. Fry, quick double by Kobe. Read it well, saw the mismatch, helped defense right there. And the turnover. Bryant made that work when he read it well and rotated.
Yeah, he came back. He saw Fisher on Fry, came back, and Fish got his hands on the ball. Fisher's got such steel traps for hands. I mean, he's held the ball and he slaps it out all the time.
Wonderful anticipation.
Yes.
Phoenix has 3 turnovers this overtime. Shot clock at 4. Artest against Carter. What a shot by Artest! Oh, it's a beauty. Lakers by 5. 7-0 run by Los Angeles. With a playoff look in his eye. He has been a difference maker in this 3rd overtime.
Sure is. One-legged runner leaning left, off balance, and he knocks it down. Vince Carter puts a hand up. Not enough to stop Ron Artest.
End of regulation.
They sure have. They've been in this position at least twice before in this game where they've been down, clock's going down, under 2 minutes to play. They're down 5 points. They found a way to tie it both times. We'll see how resilient the Suns can be, and can they keep on going into that hat and pulling out that rabbit, Kevin?
We've only had 1 player foul on this game with the 6 personal fouls. Grant Hill. 11 points, 10 rebounds. Suns this overtime 0 of 2 with 3 turnovers. 2 points, both coming at the free throw line for the Phoenix Suns. They've won 2 straight. Lakers have won 12 of 13. 6 in a row at home. 4 in a row overall. Frye for 3. Channing Frye. 32 points for Frye. 2-point game, 1:03 to play in the third overtime. This is a career high 32 points for Channing Frye.
Nice little pick here. They set it up. They ran this play to get a 3. You had Carter come over, set a screen on Odom. A little bit of confusion there. And that's clearly a 3, I think. They're at the table right now checking it. Oh, yeah,
clearly.
absolutely.
Yeah, by a couple inches.
Yep. That won't take long. That'll be a quick review.
How about that shooting shoulder, too? That was the one that was dislocated, and him having this kind of range and having this kind of night with his 32 points.
Oh, I tell you what, everybody should dislocate the shoulder. I guess.
That's right.
I mean, he's shooting it so well. He's out. And again, we talked about the resilience of the Suns, and what do they do, Kev? Come out, great play by Alvin Gentry, knock down a 3, 2-point game.
Artest to Kobe Bryant. Dudley has been given the defensive assignment. Frye is yelling that he's got his back. Kobe Bryant. Rebound by Frye. Down by 2. Here come the Phoenix Suns. Nash. Carter for the lead with the 3. Rebound by Artest. And now Kobe Bryant.
Got to foul now. You got to get up there. Don't burn any more clock, Phoenix. You got to foul.
Bryant with the runner. Kobe's got 42. Lakers on top by 4. 14 seconds to play.
Okay, the shot's missed right now. They get the rebound by Artest. I mean, grab Artest right now if you're Jared Dudley. I tell you, so now I think they're thinking about fouling, but Kobe said, "The heck with that foul. I'm just going to go in and score." Nice little floater by Kobe.
Carter has had a miserable night. Kobe, 15 of 31 with 42. But Carter took that shot 6 of 22 tonight for the Phoenix Suns.
And again, Kobe making a big shot. You can just see the fight in Kobe's face. Like, I want this game. And he went down there, and again, we talked about it. Phoenix has been resilient, but have they run out of time, Kev?
Each team with a foul to give. Phoenix out of timeouts. Lakers have a full and 2 20s. I don't think these games mean something. See these guys out here clawing, diving out of bounds.
They sure are.
Look at that, 107th career 40-plus scoring game for Kobe Bryant.
Oh.
He is remarkable. Georgetown heads, they can't waste a lot of time. Searching. Too much time.
Yep.
Nash picked up by Gasol. Now it's over. Carter will slide. Just under 2 to play. Gasol to inbound, gets it off to Kobe. Quick foul with .9 to play. Down by 2, but they just took way too much time with the ball in Gortat's hands.
The ball came to Gortat. They were trying to run some flare screens off him to shake open a 3. Nobody was open. At that point, Gortat's got a reverse pivot and just attack. I mean, he has the ball right here. He's holding it. They're trying to get flare screens for people. Nothing happens. And, you know, just take way too much time. And .9 left. They inbound it, and the Lakers win a thrilling triple overtime game.
It was a beauty. Kobe Bryant, 42 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. 18 from Artest, 29 and 16 from Odom, 24 and 13 from Gasol, 13 off the bench from Barnes. Suns got 11 points and 10 rebounds from Hill, 32 points from Frye, a career high. Nash